Jackson natural herbal ayade say product na emerson say Dr. Jackson and also juma na Jackson herbal center no wonom and dey drive fan say Jackson mixture e dey abadwa so Jackson dey wo bi anum say nenom anya ya ana chesa dro no ensom abodjuma pa wonom na kwani padwanum na say bi malaria bi ensom ana bana say bi typhoid bi ama chesa ne padwano asafo na wo fon untimi ni di adwane toy mana chesa akwa bi ho a wo drone Jackson herbal mixture no ana beboa na afi atu aye malaria siamani padwano ensom anya ne mfa ho de biam no ye kan phone Jackson cold capsules adiamao maka chose ade ba ko efere plan say ye ko aye sack program na we bia wonya oba bi tonchen na bia mo anjwa na hwaye din na oyefunu bom ebasa ha twempa wontime nye number nso mu nai a chese ni kwan say oyem bom sa ne nyina no wonya drive fan say Jackson cold capsule enom ababu essence we no aye capsule enti do hia no so di nsuo ena piano na afi ayi kokko de afi ni patwa no mo say ye honamani anaso woni so ne nyina no ensom ebegyae anasa wo ba na watenka sem ewo mpam ewo fom wontimi ndane ura ema chesa pepia no wo style aye baako bema so ba ho a ana gish my brain na wo prame eba sana chesa ne nkwada so atezo mo say why am mata dem ya beji mu kunu dem aha chesa wan nyesa na fe chesa wo nyina wo no so dem na chesa nkwada no e de wo kunu kodem what was it no I was so Jackson natural capsules ni na fe eno some Abraham my friend my nyana and some I will just so 0244 723541 na chasa Jackson a dre was some watch be amanyama so I fry and some a day ama Bust Brain Publication Limited and mama chasa Obama friend also start to school answer your born monom ebi akwadano wonya 2 years no man start ebi so erekwa bi 3 years ekwani nyina no your picture reading and coloring for KG 1 and 2 your my early writing for KG 1 and 2 and ebi no wo mo our color fun rate writing ewom your phonics no your 2 letter words your 3 and after 4 letter words nyina no ensom ewom our word our people and my KG 1 and 2 and a numeracy and literacy no and some our and our basics no from 1 to 6 mudi any say French aye Fante aye Dagbani Asantichi and answer aye computing Bust Brain and so ama boost ama kwadana journal and so aye sharp na be our room and so our Jefferson say junior high and so JHS for mudi any integrated science our English language and computing career technology social studies and religious and moral education creative art ni nyina no and so aye basics no 7 to 9 combined Udu Pankrono Abed La Posada Hotel Chuano Mape Bust Brain Anambano 0507 200 Bust Brain and some other so now but to say no I bet rewards the all say so bet our game and as a normal football say be a basketball no any day and no any kind of sports and I say be our bet our casino we bring your points no which me convert into cash now chesabeska up out to me and check how far to me and the big crunchy test and be ever dry we pensua ultimately cost a bet nina no exclusive to a betway customers and consumers enquire www.betway.com.gh and a registration and a simple also signing up also bet me signing for 8 years and above monquire and you come for my betway say a year can yansam jenchemet dental clinic at Jebako Hartrain and say yababe get together our busium nam ya bo chesem kwan papa bi akrantiane cheso hwenom ene unuma mokua kusie nam na chese ya bon kwan papa bi makono wa John Fante dokono na boy say hwe bi awie ba chi mako bedidie na asa okakai yemfa win sizes enwinam yemfa canines enwinam the pre-molars any molars e wo to and a renam yes akrantian kwan so Kyle movie
yeah na
enti bomode so be ko changemen ho
ya dani na chi no
masa na chi ta
na no do mo ntimi anko wa be
one my time in Panama Pessi, Panama Pessi. I said, me, milky, massa.
Yes.
See, and I'm there, or so should be. Now, Shanam Papano, I'm an in Munano.
Yes,
I'm a Mojamo Basse, or Dodom, I'm St. Kakanaba. Wontumi found Congress, always selling on a show, and I would take. And I be so make us so band, there be a Cosco, Jania de Manacono, when too many years as a Kaka, and some Aya Quadan was say, and so Booba say, will fail a Sabia, see a tuba say, you replace my brown concofa side effect, and so my gentleman, and a share a dentally, ama, I say, and the problem be our Fesibiano, and also not to a Kawanum Ebesha, maybe was sending some fita coming in, branches, adults when would drew a Eastern region Koforia, Waban Central Police Station, and some Tachiman magazine. Can tell Conosaur Map, and a Kumase, a report Junction Quena, Waba Fast are connected to Bantama, was sent us a building be on my bank, our from a show, and a gentleman, our Oya Juma, a 0559139582 gentleman, doctor, and Obekasa.
Yes, your room high sense and I pay now home appliances no. Young Copebi na fiam fendi to my high sensor, not your car, your can fridge, and I feel your car condition, and I open TV. Dear air papa no high sense and I been a beer now would you do a juma. And I Ghana had your study woman a take key over a ban appliances dear a woman now to your item Libya a 5-year manufacturer defect warranty and a dasu in January Shannon so a chimota over the be a more and cry no your showrooms outdoor our dancing man and I feel more was so small so no Monse Kaya Kumase your tunnel so you were doom on your waterfua your boy more Crofodia and I feel more hoy any other region sneaking and no same be our gossonum and I feel half region and I feel Sunani a day on your showrooms in on some Ebetime Kabi the woman is over friend number 924 and comma 0302550000 now only at comma Ruta natural product and American for Ruta you can say Mesa and then I'm a Ruta Mesa a boy pa and my casa malaria pa and some will be to form Nipan Hot Sereno if you feel feeling of a say no or no some ultimate dead honino when you Ruta life Libya no back malaria Adam Amanda Yeke na Yeka Ruta and their life no and also Janice it's me bois improve blood circulation Samoja and to be near Fusano the Pedro Casemia blood no acclot in the vein in Tiama Mojaling to me penetrate and no and a Mount Sano 90 meters no and Ruta life a Wajuma Adam Ama Ruta tonic and so you treat typhoid fever any day of Amashaman so much a dray empty and you approve or more money if you do me no echo Fabian your bow Macodano for and I say what fire funa Wontumi fire trade 0244 485 now what in come out natural company limited here and no Proslav capsules no area bed diamond so and no air bema Wontumi flow and here just a so some na mike over to Sunday more pie me no nese Bakonam West Bakonam South ni nyina no na oya me be won tafe problem atem amantimation sanu so my say what drop pie me we anabegwa na for Proslav na yini nyina and for true man capsules ne de tie bema obe true man na won pema obe ma enfifra fiu ame ne tawo fitai abe power ni mu fifra je so wabo adwuma ye pa na no no nyina no premature ejaculation no and eji and for weak erection no and so be Congo ointment no equity and wonam nani and san and woni pedwana ni a is a crowd enemy ate as o mi aya na fe wonso o tena for the asra ni pedwa no na nyoma come natural ventures 0249 017-101 now Nian Edim Koma no 3P Gallic Mister and you Rahona for 3P Yadim and Koma say any pedray and so an outer complaining Zambia no way Casado do once was the sugar level Ecos row and I for be on the blood pressure I was row I will be a or menstrual pains and may I will quite feature and I say Obia beton Kaufio and she want to say no area what do I 3P Gallic Mister a Gallic Muso and twatwe ana chese de natural plant juice and some adro minerals ne vitamin C asemuma channel 3P no ezodi ejanka no ana ni tinum kokko garlic da on bottle no so no glass nti anu ahye no glass and we me boy pai me amfa rubber bia ma 3P na wa no so de amamia 0248 now about 928824 now when the doctor said D and come out ye kokoja kaso na afi ye twi asem enu beta na open kra no eko school kra no gratitude no ana make am kra eko school tofi num ana omu die intereba ne say akra no anwe ne ye na wanwe ne senior obo na ne senior start say she what the you so address for koja circle 250 na fetwi akra ne sema ebenji and kawa bia de from penifon so no ye yusum ama ne boy ye pa na ye kanya no koja proko ruti aya wo ya eno so nya bia ebetimi aboanti anu ahye no so ade amami say no so no ti ade ni nyina no ebehim ade 0244599597 na phone ni editing kwaba yenkoi some vital ba Mr. capsules agai eniem agai dwumadi adie ene say eboa eyi severe waist pain sisie ya wo yo ba wo bema agai ebe ho adwuma ade ama anafe premature ejaculation so a wadrum ene bema de ese wuntini wo bema no dade e say enye nkase bia nim entini no ana etimi ama woden enso bam na ntini na ntimi nyina so ha adwepa moja na ntimi afa ntini no mu a bema nsu ntimi mo mu otiase ntinom adwe bi na afa emu na adwe oto a no afa doctor osomatobi doctor be tro kwa be fa so a obenom ene samensi 0240616061 na on a doctor adi enkomo ye remo Alaska Star Enterprise na afa yenje ye wo purpose ye wo your bema wo your bar ene wanya single room bi na ene single room ya wanya sam obeso siesie mu na mu ye fe ene ade ni nyina no ayo dadwena wo de borrow Alaska shop for obeko obenya wo purpose obenya ene carpet da forma utia so ase moton ana afa obenya ene brand curtain ya the remote control and control ni nyina no ayade se ne ebi awo ya so enti anu ahye no so ede amame na ye kan ye wa dum kumase ye ben boss FM building accra so ye wa circle tiptoe lane wa Inside Ship House, maybe at Chaman K20, Omujuma no 0554114878. Now, for me, I think Dima for Doctor Time that so Doctor Beduasem. My doctor says stroke and I say, be a dear pen how Ubuanuma Nafe or say or complaining or worrying fever brain war and so my doctor said, pray no far a mentoso a baby PMO a day amount stroke here, come to form and how my be at the form of Fanobra and I am words to a prostate and as our beme eswa over said doctor Emma emuye du edemawa ni nyina no ade se ne wunya piewa doctor ebetimi aboana afenuama ensom etimi akokama na bibia so etimi akoye ade ama doctor we bua kwa agogo ho anabo said doctor edini juma doctor number no 0244 772 80 now on a doctor a dim and come and anopen and yama kama yanko tabia so na fe nim komo tabia ba comparing dashes Roma daruma na ye ka tabia sam na fe ye Roma ka to se takum no takum no se wo benya bi na fe wadi akabeboa ama nuama so aye kama adiamantia no ahye no so ade ama me se takum ne de eno a ana me kan fom ade ama na ye ka se takum no na ye ka nyina no na ye ka che ba ma se obeta froba ensom ebedi amanuama ensom etima akokama ede ama na se utie me na anopei na se wonya empe bi anafo wopebi na ye kan no capsules no so boapa ni bedua no west no aye wo yasesie no ana aye wo ya no so nya bia ebetimi aboa na afenuama so etima akokama ede ama na afebi bia no akoye obenya doctor ewo number so 0243686861 afe woni adin komo Bible Hospital Adaroma na ba esemen control se ne adwo control ne se oni pedua ana se ne enioma nkoye ewo ni pedua no nkase eni dompei ana wo problem ni nyina no ose bra na fo omro na fo enioma nyeka be ko wa chinkase do bo wa na o problem ye spinal cord no emze ha dwi pa doctor eboa na enioma ye kama stroke ni nyina no mo be ko atonsu agogo ye ben agogo hospital no ana fa Cranso Sprinters Road 18 Junction 0244988004 now near edim and come current holistic ventures na Zara drone dem wo da bia wote ya se drone ye drone ya mpa bi kwa nam yare nyina no drone we ana etu ase de ama se gono ana se Felix ade ana wate bia o ba we bema wunya drone Zara Mr. ni ji bobia enom abeboa Zara man capsules edi mema se medama bema unchimi mu adwuma wunya bia no ano na afa hindi haba Mr. Delaware and diabetes no and afa blood pressure ni nyina no Ebekwa, just what Pedro be now for one then you may come 0246 or 348 334 now when you acting come a Lawson Beverages Limited and I made them and it's a Lawson Delayman Beaters a member Edro Delayman ye so mojam and so bema untiminya juma ye one pen now for pema good ya to chima Nina Nunya beat now for Bauba Dilempem Amania Kama Edama Delayman capsules no and so a year and they may menses name time flow said they say flow a Bennett down cholesterol so when you pay Diamuti and Washan so Amaya over fair doctor 0248 619 999 now for wedding commanded us so why bar clinic a doctor on Tausu na Daroma wani ana cataract as is so ana glaucoma and how will be a problem on 1 day ye confused was it coffee yesu Ninanum ideas and triano crano who can kind ideas say danger trono and so Mbia Bazo Trokri Bible so can be an in better what can be a Beonanko Bray now for doctor and Yajuma and some and my doctor as how Yajibia a Kamozembia have a tension any prostate and also Dijuma Jamamo accra no Montemaniba Tabora Alajualako Junction or Takra the Port Cortes Yaben Ak Bishop Porter Girls or and your dear Juma Kumase a Quada so Estate Pakwa and your boy Juma 055 990 1234 now near Edin Como Imulita supplement and I may come for them amount so and if Diano you be boost immune system just say a ball imulate heba supplement na nyama kama system no said the new city and the water complaining ya dia kitwa bi hawa ni nyina chese immune system na emre so about general well-being na the woman say we your ba wa fefro and I say ne o makodanu fu akra ni mfe dumienu a o mani bi enye 0535 112813 na oni adin komo na untumi sikafuduo enso mwana meka wasemachos enchakra no na baso yes ubetwa bi ubedi usika betimi akosro udi utwa no eno ana chede ubedi entie du oni olonche na odo nso agim na afi wotwa bi na niama ye kama ede amount na power specialist aba hospital no ana meka mfom ede amount ese ma me doctor akoso adua ya na daruma diom ene se kidney stones awodo ana afi fibroid fatty liver no or some adama ba mala mesia dra treating malaria fever cough care obawa ayewodro ana malamis no so no eno so madika ka wasem adada say malaria ana ye wadwuma utie mu akra odo ne be che kwa benya ACP road no ewo power hospital bar stop ho a ye di ye ndwuma Kumasi Feyase Bosomtu road ewo Adwaya junction ana fetakra do rekodo ewo Anaji estate 0244 544422 na oni ama me doctor akosua Adwaya dinkomo wo Jackson no ho pa no replica Jason de hair na benya bie enti se unya bia se season gidi pa clubs na start o mani abra mobo and then so Champions League do ko so what two tima ese o so club JC na fi enuama kama nti eze Chelsea dia no champion that so ho dia badge no bom no for next 4 years yet wo makoma enti friend had no
time yet I feel
oh champions sabe 0547047771 0203682641 na wajiu JC national team dia no so no pebia onsam enso betimi akabi na afenuama aye kama pa fancy Dimaria
well supreme meda say yenko aye next iso na yenhwe question of the day aye proudly brought to you by Amuzupi Herbal Mixture drone ni eno ana chesema infection nyina no ase atu na ma oba anasa bema anyoma aye find am oye bema na insansa gu bema ho na face retabi tefru bema ni mu ba drone enso aye Amuzupi Herbal Mixture emana enso gumu na nkabi free mu ba ama wase enso am say awu say nyoma nhye na nkwe mfamanya sana na hotie awu say nyoma boa na esa come back to normal eno enso aye Amuzupi Herbal Mixture and ebe boa drone ni on a darama say choose one to lead your attack. Choose one to lead your attack. Mbappe and our fan say Lewandowski. Mudia here.
Attack with the knows you. Maybe for now come from Mbappe because Mbappe ni jano and in the age ni die. So no one me fano. Fancy say ni no crepa. Maybe also sport the Barcelona but they do had the say maybe I no credit dan had ya too. The obeshe guama me team winning American.
Okay, na Lewandowski the onje.
Oh, obeshe go ba ni kutu dwe no ayemre.
101.3.
Na tu the old fan
say fan say long term e ko ni nyina. Do betimi aboa me mama ebibi. Ana
Ghana for so say.
Wo enti e won sem no way Pedro Amadina say Mbappe and obetu so ya sebe amakoma mfie. Was say Mbappe and Lewandowski, they are both incredible players, but if I had to choose one, I would go with Mbappe. Was his speed and the agility on the field, unmatched, and no head, and so a day and okay, I really Richard Kobe said, apart from Messi and Ronaldo, tell me any striker who is better than Lewandowski. Okay, and no head, so a day and okay, Santiago GS, the killer instinct always, Mbappe and Woko, a day Festus Mensah say I'm a Madrid fan, but I will choose Robert Lewandowski and also Diaba is okay. I know I was no Frank Benyasa Mbappe is monster in any team. I know Edward no Diaba citizen and I say Mbappe on any day. I know Befa Abdullah and Abdul Mubasil say Obefa Lewandowski with a goal machine. I just was tattoo anymore be anywhere. Obet me a doom nija fancy.
Well, Jonah Gary say good morning fancy. Watch the show live inside. I say region Koforia, I will choose Mbappe. And Maro one on Facebook says Lewandowski no, and so I choose the way I say Mbappe will disgrace me by driving. Okay, Mbappe will disgrace me by diving into the 18 yards. David Alisto J and a Jenny Jeno, and so at the buyer Frederick Ayako was say, why are you comparing your single cola to a whole car dealer? Fancy, you are the best ever among the rest. There's a now I want a cola and I want a whole car dealer. There's a Mbappe no to Lewandowski. Okay, well now Evans for prayer I'll say Mbappe on any day the message and so any Mbappe because of longevity and all a rude boy now just a rude and so then and some Ajay said Labi say good morning Wontumi Sports. I'm Labi from Tano so from Tessano Mr. from Tessano Kylian Mbappe on any day and what Dubai Chris John now and so say Mbappe and what choose ye or Boa Ferreira say Lewandowski and so ana all fan wantiano and some IHS on the Jordan Banano pay Yanko ABC Genesis 10 o'clock at Drono. Yawa Sadiano Esikwani and letters me and sa and no APHs. I would choose any of these letters are what is car and so on a pay back bomber what yes choose 3 letters out of ABCD Kenya now from 5 Ghana Korea Twitch so AXF X as in xylophone.
Yeah.
AXF. And no, Anacha says 3 letters. I don't pay and so APA. Ti ya kwama no ne anu namom ya mama mfo di eno akod na kapo ya bobo eno
mfo afaska
wo mo diskapa Sharak Besa project eno also na na se code na mame a debi mo di no almost 7 hours eno ebo eno and for 25 also no so kwanam kwamu 5 hours kwamu said in January the next 6 and they 5 million na they womadi and 25 also no still and I so running
wow
until 2 calls ebo enra hey now 25 that's what Jinam okay to try
and I want for
lose me ti media no be san hye ne na manya majapa de mama I on a share 14 hours some say ya also nyina hwan nkotwa ne dia wa baji wanya ye dia utie bi Well, BW1
559 5D
37. And you have 14 also.
Okay.
On your screens. Shadrach will project your mouth. BW1 559 64
C4
and here 11 O's.
Okay.
7 O's and here BW1 559 6A 5B 7. I don't know. Okay. Last but not the least, I have 5 O's. BW1 559 70 0B. See, minimum we.
Okay.
I'm to super no to go so now. Call me and some you know about conference game no crown 25 was not that so running.
I feed the
baby masa.
Wontumi 101.3
Nyamensa wa masu dear.
I feed the baby
helicopter ni benya to.
I feed the baby masa. I feed. Oh yeah no mu. Say who
akwana say kwai wa na do fie na ba ho.
Aha.
That's why na no ya bastard you na do fie.
Oh yes so to yi timi so fie a ka be so ade aba. Masa man for se ka mu. O ka dey.
But it's all good.
Oh yes,
I try your best.
Oh yes. We pass your man.
Champion. Only Jesus can make you.
Only Jesus can make you. Champion.
Oh yes, Doctor. I don't know.
Doctor only Jesus can make you champion.
Yes. Na young common on here still live on Wontumi Sports Live, and I say Wontumi TV Live. I know Facebook na Odiabana Wontumi TV Live, and so our YouTube no so was so live on TV digital on a satellite, and I know pay Wontumi TV. Ya come on this Wontumi Sports Buffet Shadrach yam kwana for foreign ya for latest and so emra Facebook on here Wontumi TV live in caps na just say while I keep page no share as many times I so share for message sebra ya be kinkan e wo show no so ediama we Wontumi Sports Buffet yam kodem na for foreign news no emma modem yam komra
Paye Shamak Israel Yehuwa Elahenu Yehuwa Ekat We Ahata Et Yehuwa Elohika Bika Luvika Uvika Naveshika Uvika Miyodika Tode Yasak in English in the name of Jesus.
Some sports but Fernando Peno, yeah, the latest and so am I a Tefana Shawa Yemko, a former player I Farasa Mesut Ozil, Momo Canning and Aquanani Yobi Chaswano, and some Genetine our Madrid Romo, and some our Arsenal, any a game matches a day. Robian Mr. Ozil, Ayobia, Jessa, one on our Italia for football, the images and some point of videos and in your ma, now just supposed to our engineering. No, one some mama I was say what done I body build that some room and some our gym our brother gay where your biceps and chest legs and be a chest and chest a shoulder on me ageno we also have masses Ozil be our bopa tell me no bopo and now our touches only and some major when crown washanta somebody go so bad say when you be and some masha from last year they running no just a suit Ozil you say one some be an Adjanwa Payabi and some Abana Wino. One can take you to the Canasa, the Instagram and just what day are you posting and some other buyer. Now, all can now some other say, what did you pass a broso? Say, I was a embargo, I had a toe, I had TRNC, let's listen, one some other lefty. Now, you can TRNC, Mamma Fassett, and some Emma answer and say, sir, Drew Baby Arsa Cyprus, Sabia. Paragraph I say personal woman Chas Island Bakua and non Athena and somebody free Cyprus a chrono and Tinkabia under normal circumstances our son Kabia mine I am first a Cyprus and some Jitum say and Kabia Island of I Cyprus woman or mine non Kabia I recognize what coming as Soneno Jamansa Karin and say Island and some I recognized by a mayor your first a taking tenor as a taking photo and ana say ye jimutum so mo so sabi mo ye nipa mo ye oman mo ye kuro ebia mo so mo kan ho ani ade ama chese no aye say ye thank you for no mo so ose hunioma na ye se wono nan ka bia embago ade mo so say wo ntimi compete say bia wo no wo bobom o ye alert ana say wo ye gaya wo ntimi compete e ma nye ye ntinai oze akosra wo mo so opani ba ko na chese no enso maria twetwa e wa ba we no enso aye political message ana ojaba dono abaso otwere nyina so ene say e braso e wo se amakwan enso amasa afore nyina no wo mo so compete e wa ba no pe no yare update tane dia kan nyina no enso ade ama no wa bra ye guso aye football ene emu aye politics ani ade yenko aye Israel na unim say ene ma no start wa bra ko ba se mo na ebusasa na ade ntina be sinem Jam Paneshe, or my I follow Israel, as Omjini Pasa, Israel, some and Gaza and Hamas, and some Antokano. I was a Krobia so Banan Komoswaje near Kanasan, maybe almost a ban. Now, okay, say Ukraine, I got to share a year and also Pamaya, your follows are Russia, AVD, a year Ukraine, and my Tokosoriano, will be out who say your Bane, a year Russia, a collapse, I'm an old casino, one won't compete our Europe and what near Vanessa. Champions League gelum ene chese Europe ana sampo e bone se Jumedia ye first conference league na uye team na chese uye Russia enfo ensom ono modon ba wo bori na no wo so time no kwan e masa fro no wo so compete no wo giri pass e braso e wo sanka ye de aye sanctions ama clubs wo so awon ya kanasa enom aye Israel tina report amenya nyina no sa FIFA ensom ani shuafa wo so pressure akwa so couple so report on say kanasa wo so aye meeting ama chese meeting no no yesam amon consider say empo ebia sanctions and some abako when aye informal aye komodi ama chese no ko say wo so na so suspend aye Israel am clubs awodo and some very free aye competitions no mo na jamenya nyina no say and na unim say Jenny Fantino a chese no and some aye president ama shuafa no wo bia nim say on Donald Trump obi omo kapa na no kwa ye kobo aye club world cup no wo ko amanfos ai ana US no ana mota Israel frochi ana dede ntebia wo de ban akoma club so musi akan enso mo Israel na chesa woni US no anya aida se bia obako for ana se bia oba against aye nioma no enso akoso nyina no also choose bako etinam FIFA enso ana UEFA mo informal aye komodi akoso no say ya Kenya a decision wo so abetaki na jamenya nyina no say decision biana and also ababiano either Serbia Jenny Fantino and Donald Trump ebenya and Serbia Jenny Fantino and Saudi Arabia ebenya and Serbia Jenny Fantino when a kata emeno and some ebenya china the ball is in your court opening who choose some panabiano more bane aye clubs wo mo e watch Russia and some pomo Israel and some jai amasa foni na no and some akoswa ba and no aye kakrefi omasoye ate banana open live and some our show so no shack mama aye coach no or your former coach Adama Yas and one of coach FC Porto your father Francesco Farioli okay sir when we last season and the cast Drew baby now I trim by 9 points up Portono Amachasa Yas Omantimi and Dutch League in the last season ya now Omani Porto Jumediano and some ama coach and na shockingly when says will be in any but I find and I'm for so coach na your father Francesco Farioli and some abaso planning in here when says Supremo over 35 years 36 years and a coach and swenya na some say be crown what fast say what chiba be me runi ade but Francesco Farioli akoya juma and some ama Yas and one bought juma Adama Porto on corner about the only team and I say the only manager our chess Europe our bought 8 matches we winning Maku 8 we shot 20 goals and we conceded 1 now only say 1 goal no corner FC Porto we ma conceded no own goal na san kan papa mu corner be kan san obi ntimi fa ball and some anto Porto we mo some atena ni mo na mom no eye on go ana o man ka so ma hye entroponi na ma ya so se onya de ana won ko na fine kosi he ana wo yo wa ya ne ade ne nyina ne wono mara cha so ye adwuma no ensom ade ma club ye fe no poto e wa banana pe honsam no ye de ema ye chefo ensom awo show no so na nyame ya duma yerim so otena matches abato so aye Champions League gomu games ne nyina no ensom ababa so na mama Paris Saint-Germain wo confirm almost squad a chese wo som adaba ayam one streak almost squad anyway na wotu ani ehwe PSG almost squad demo a report am nya no say manager no the press conference out there in Nanyume no when a player your father Ashraf Hakimi one me no and a report to me say can say woman some other say amania your father say pre-match conference I know and some other coso Hakimi any coach and a bana squad no wouldn't say ochana match couple babas abesha because said Lami Yamesia Senebona we meet them bele team no bra and not take it to no pay ya bana womu training ya de wonsam nyina baba bat gentia no make us a bonsa ebe dim kunum ene say sanka omu nyina omu players ni intacta kan obeka say bi a KG game no match way Paris Saint-Germain womu front three Ousmane Dembele out Desire Doué out ana Christian Kvaratskhelia wono som out ana Marquinhos na wono captain Sipampim ensom awachire wono so out achese mpanifo 4 womu ntimi mo na achese coach no bɔ normal 4-3-3 na ena bia ni mo jise bi obo Bakola na bia Gonzalo Ramos bi na wapa ba ku bi ensom ade asoso but omo normal starting front three womu mi ensanyina no ensom out of fortune game anyame ya duma and ensom abakos awa together with omo captain Marquinhos no na chese na obeka no se bia womo squad bia goalkeeper de ba achire ani mfimfine de womo Hosan 17 our squad demo João Neves ensom our squad demo Fabian Ruiz enso ayobia wono som ana Bradley Bakola womo nyina no ensom asha squad demo ye update na de aka nyina no ensom ante Emma wabro ye ka Paris Saint-Germain ensom ade bonsa ensensam no mama Barcelona because Dimaria no sa owo fancy Alexander Safrin ono ana president ensom ade ma UEFA metesa for the first time am one streak nyame yar mo chena wono som ababa behwa Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain am say when NHS first time suffering ensom abam one streak stadium enti wo chena say Barca president owa your fans are wall porter ono ensom ade hosting openia enom game nyame yar mo chena eno som abakoso na me Barca training yaba studios no na chesa me no ka so munya nye kra womu so mu training way moment Barca players no womu take you to the pit foot na chesa mu training anenioma awasa no som akoso nyina no enom enso akoso na Lamine Yamal normal training one team no amu kambo mo ana fe Alejandro Balde wono som ari team no kambo mo womo som normal training na chesa no good news adama coach na ye fa na flake na mom moment me training anaro pay no Gavi, Yerimsewa Pra, Family Lopez, and some opera. Report to Amensa Canisawa Finger, and some anya training and a pay, and a Mark Andre Testegan, and some aya out Dada, goalkeeper one Garcia, one also aqua surgery, and also aya out our brother, one also anya training tina, one more Wontumi training, Chesa Gunu Sarum, and a sa Lamine Yamal, and a Bounty, and some Abba, and no aya Kaka film, and some Ajabana. One of us drew aya Chesa near France, yes, Paris Saint-Germain for not to say has a flick. I say, I buy the boat, yet the Bob Banner said, I'm going to Chelsea Elba. I come as a Chelsea from a process. I am Paris Saint-Germain, yes, almost one adopted a similar system. Now, flick, and some other so process, and a PSG, and then crying a miadrum, woman Dembele, Eddie Kvaratskhelia, any I desire Doué, and T. Other so personal, what can I was starting Lewandowski ebekwa kwa bibi o ntenye Ferran Torres ana ono betimi start na wono so betimi aprose amanioma aye fine Ediama club ye fan Barca ti dem san kan nyina no enso arese senie serie siteno no sala bekodia Ferran Torres aba start as a Barca aba so mo press club ye fan se PSG awa brano enso aye update ebana Barca team nyame nko kamza banan kabie gua pampa so amoton wonim sa Josep Maria Bartomeu okaina where former president Adama Barca ono akwai ana wala porta esampai Bartomeu ye wono na ma Barca sika sam abaye chese bibia ho a enya la porta na ba stabilize ne man kabia bana no anka nyenyenyenye na yesi owura na be court na wala porta mom ana come ki complaint ama jamesa kan se nyame ya duma 24th October wona fa se Bartomeu ebe court adea se netain awe president wodi na grela nom ane kawa bonyina ento enkoda nchen se opani nom yase wo mo top player no asa jene cat o si te said ye wo agent agent free bi mo agent commission ni ade no report from say kan say wo mo send alleged say na ye kase no wajiri agent commissions on time player bi am tuto bi ade buyer and some other signings bi across no nyina no wajiri commission awoso ena am say so bi ama chesa court abetra se nyame ya doma October 24 omo ensom abetra na asem no so eno aye kakra Fumo and some at Barcelona. One more planet life without Lewandowski. Now, yes, we'll be plan ya bona. Chesa Opania and Fanasa Modric, Abadama AC Milano. What is AC Milan say? Sir Lewandowski, about season where we name your boss of fire, someone in trust season. Wamra AC Milan. I'm on striker cry now. Modric corner Bobo age 40 say. Now I want share them with 14 pona. Wontumi Monte AC Milan for no. Womo son ashase ade no ma gu komisare be adache bia no womo betimi asane opanina ye fa ne Lewandowski ama opani enso adwane club no ma me restaurant na say Barca for no say on a normal day omo ba bi omo tai kobat say ne me say kan say womo choose Amar restaurant ahai say Barca din ko maybe a celebrations bi ana say bi abibi to say I was say ye top player ya was say sign contract inti e negotiation be I was say Koswa report from the second say Amar restaurant ana Barca and Perfana ma say womo some other kwakotena man komodie ene e bia chesa ne kan say nidia ene party ene sane mani nyina no womo some aye say womo one year kan say bia square meal say bia mpo a piece of one bako nanka chese bia 70 euro sanka bia beka say bia buffet e bia utua 300 Ghana chese serve yourself no anti uko Amar restaurant woman our chese dwania your first price at chese no aye 70 euro per person. Ene wo kwase na abedie ekabia kwanhira nsan mu biem a chese no ensom ayenioma wo mo som abeso mo ye na omo wogire bi se anse la liga ne emperfono omo hira nyada ba sasa omo mo kam ye wo adaya ya present adebia o se present ade amamo wo mo abeso mo tell to come new and nana when ye ana when security concerns anti yentim mamo mo amenye ye mananu yaro wo sa return to one shook na chese ni kwansa wo sa ba obiem bi kwa mekan last season sam wo sesa omo ni omanyina every from one shook kasa wo mo de ko kam ni enei wo sa return to one shook wo say yes pani ba ku bisa se ani sanka ayem krofona anka say ana mo de ba ye omo enkrofo bai asanka ye Real Madrid ye say ana tinka Real Madrid mo de ba ye omo na say asa omo de ye mo chem so aye Barca nti enam watchna na chese Barca hunu ba bia wo mo som abobo mo ball ani ade ama Sadio Mane nyina no so koso na Julian Alvarez aye player ensom Real Atletico Madrid unum sa akoda no maka cho se Barca pe but enkomo bi akokodi ne sama for say ye Chelsea 41 day Julian Alvarez say udru national camper abobia one Enzo Fernandez and a dadan ba come say wo mo turn o mo come say bia Zaiza hono yana 2 in a room and to say bia be room ba kuna double size bed no mienu a chese obi adanem paso ni ado say abobia ono Enzo Fernandez and na okay say the last year qualifiers omo kobo Enzo stay one kobi was Enzo amenti ono kwana dadan ba kum na so mo say na say me say Chelsea so pa woman abetimi dia fa Enzo so because the moment wono buy no na fofo na bia chese one man camp onkwa dia wono bi fofo bi ana 2 in a room nkwa dia e chese amayon kofa no enso aye tight awa bone say am pass bia Chelsea so abapa bia ene akoda na fa no say Enzo no abetimi start abo aye foundation enso dia tume bia Premier League no akoda no enso sama banka eno aye kakra fi amaso ye enso ade aba fai yenko aye Italy San Siro Champions League aroba so enche bia na San Siro stadium no yerim say AC Milan and Inter won dey use here na menkai the number of times I story because for about 5 years anyway Chelsea kan ye ene ye kwa meeting adetia omako hume ya Salas adetia omko meeting stadium no ye buagu ana ye kwato asase ne ya kamo Messi ana say Inter ebe so mo de AC Milan enso mo de ana jaminya no say wodru aye Milan and Milan City Council womo som anya biem omo say afedi stadium no San Siro omo ton enti say wo abeso to bia no obetimi ato say bia wo scan abeso to San Siro obetimi ato na wo university ebi so wo pan so obetimi ato oto a obetimi abuagu na de obeso eni bia no waye na no ana ma jame say kan say eni say AC Milan team no wo enso ani Inter our chance say wo mo pa omo me no nkambom no mo nto no mo booster no nguna afa wo mo so mpagafo for ensi ho ana say bia mo to a wo metimi ana te say Bas ayeri bi ubu baby na be renovations no ani ade eno enso akoso sera be a class ni no ebetimi akoso Enzo stadium ba ko a eno aye kakra fi omaso ye enso ade ba ma me Arsenal wo mo boy na fo say William Saliba ya de betu dwama wo te say boy no abi mu kwa wo gidie say wa sign contract lemom I was announcement and a Benalo pay wo mo an official video e dia ba wo announcement enso an second you understand wa won tiase ye de so ye na Mikel Arteta one of the best coaches we are say Muhammad Yamun to mo kika de mo pa no ye wo tiri ba sa na manager no and ye come manager so mo djuma we are say manager fa no say Mikel and some account SS wa bon ye pa adeba kwa na jakra na say wo tiri dia wa bobo na onyimi yo over 24 years was say or more years again I bet me across why you jumade adiama Arsenal boy ni ye and was Arsenal hot there I was so much titles eso mo na Arsenal no okwa kan comment section asibi obi say ne baba mo babiro there are so so there and you mo babiro pa na mo say I was Arsenal and some titles eso mo na so and I some akwadana the first William Saliba and some adiatuka Man City El Quare to Star Louis Day woman AS Monaco Pogba and Ansu Fati no we first Rodri training and then pay good news and I said Ryan Solki one of some Arokova training El Coso our Man City one of some Acampusono one of some Trenibi and a player the first Ryan and Nouri Abdul Qadir Husanov and some training and I sample o mama mush amumi ansankwa na che so mantimi antwere mesra enti Nuri Abdul Qadir Husanov and Omar Mamush omo ana che so me absent amantimi antwere no mom Rodri and Ryan Shaurki die woman aye training and pay che so gusua and also akoso yanko aye Manchester United na me manager na ye fa na aye Ruben Amorim onim say sir Tyrone Malasia okay no answer Manchester for come on referee when we left back no Malasia nie make us omo be so omo ton na wo mo ya omo nya buyer ama akwada no ama ono so ko periphery say bia wono onkan ho wono nkwada no nkotro no onko kwa chese academy ni mo na jaminya no na ro pen say Tawa Malaysia manager nankasa asa reinstate akwadana na sampo wa reintegrate akwadana yefana Tawa Malaysia on one cast on konchen and na Ruben Amorim asa fra boy ne say wo make Manchester first team no entina wo training session Manchester because our current no Tawa Malaysia are back into the squad and I recall our manager yefana Ruben Amorim Ajama na say Patrick Dogu no stone and I'm say Monshana woni yonde lady am say Malaysia no and some asamba na say yeri kind of report and am on sana no and some obusu alkoso say me no ka say Manchester wo mo yes succession planning say bia okwa when you done ba me kan na ro pay our sports bite say a matter of when and you say bia oh na se koba say a pamona yebe ye dabi anya no namom aye daban ana o say pamono eno ye nkoma e wo say omudie na maka tro so msi coach no won chanyi no mo 433 mami dana shock a chese na wo no sem kwa won kan champion for mo so say e free nyame ya no next game against Sunderland Elko no sanioma ansesa wo mo aba saki coach na fa no say Ruben Amorim enwachi aye 433 ana obo so coach no enso akono obo na 433 asma yekai Oliver Glasner our your coach and some Adama Palace and Manchester and Portfolio so any abeno one also drew Crystal Palace was similar aya 3-4-2-1 na Mateta e danimu na yeso ono no dia no bra wo ba 3 back utimi sa na 3 back no and the results eba ye na mu na kotom enti awaso sesame mama anyama som aye fine edema team na enom aye kakra from aso ye som aba Newcastle United wo mo do on player of the month award ema akwadana ye fa Nick Voltamada one of no Carlos Romane Gabeka na de betu was say or Stuttgart about because Sabi womunya idiot and womu tua says kakese be fa kwada we ekoi Emma Stuttgart opani ba akukran so say wo down me gas say wo bo ma ba so say obi aba be tua ska nte say e dia fa Votama den waji player of the month award our club no more ya gen amte tane dia kan nyina no ensom adem afei yemko ayehwe fa Champions League ni mo na mama ayeboboku a ye fa say Real Madrid onum say na Madrid a game no aye early kick off Dominion no open side Enkwadano woman tene omonam omahima wonu de agumpa for so Real Madrid enkwadana share 4-1 aye Kairat Almaty enkwadano woman kan zu 4-1 adiama Real Madrid enso enkwadano achesanum aye game anopaya woman bano enso awienti enkwadana tuomanim ya hadi amparfo no baye ene enso anyumre sese enkwadana de na aka no enso nawusu alkosyo room our studios no na Tottenham Hotspur and 19 woman twa bodo and the 19 and 6-0 make us one about 90 plus 1 6-0 and a bottle woman kwadana J our Tottenham Hotspur kwadano and some and some performing and abaso ye can perform game no we say David Cavaya okay sir woman game against Marcel okodi red card oko head back a player na red card na UEFA for say we say a 2 Champions League game ban na say red card no deal dimiti akobo ayo goalkeeper no na ensam fata kwantina 2 matches our Champions League no enti a kire say sankana krankan ho ya ontimi mo obu game bi 2 game no wano som aba serve eno aye se de UEFA for de omoso de no enti abana match aba so no report amenya no say Xabi Alonso aba say omeki aye rotation woni Kairat Almaty aba omusi kakakraka nanka gofoi awa gomba ko na dem no de ba ku ya po Canada no man ke be hwia gu okroma de am say kabunti me jijo say obi abekọ Madrid over 2.5 oh ana Madrid handicap of -1 say wo omanya de afom na nkofo sika kakakai kameka se agomba ko kom de ayi fofaso ko omo chiro mo party Kairat for game no metese Federico Valverde ebetimi akotu eno eye right back ana Valverde betimi akọ Eduardo Camavinga report amenya no say I like say Camavinga ebe start ana for Mbappe woman kind of report about according to Dario no say manager no ebe so arresting Mbappe na Jude Bellingham ebe start but yebe train ya say agere besi akọ me say to say Rodrigo our chance ese anyway one some other start Brahim Diaz ever start but according to Marca the Marca for cancer ayatibu Courtois Raul Asensio Den Heinsen Aboncha Manasa Avao Carreras Arafe ayafom Garcia one and a back four and Real Madrid na chese Valverde Amotuna Asensio Ebokotu Federico Valverde and Camavinga Ebo Medo na chese Fulcrum 10 point I don't know now Franco Mastantuolo Afanifa Jude Bellingham Abo behind Aya Mbappe na for Druko and some Akobeku Suntana Aya Prekese no Yabaka Nyo said a Real Madrid coach no and some never see a name in the starting 11 yet I'm to tell the Akanino and some at the Amona report coming on Trent Alexander-Arnold Ayobia after international break on Ababa no Abatono na Karot Almanti Fana Yakoma Samono wouldn't say Omo player be Yefano Dastan Sapayev one of them say Omo Darling Boy Pa only we want to be budget MVP now Sapayev and was say want to just Omo game Omo Kwakobon and then no the boss work can in some and say Atletico and a chef FIFA. Omono, woman yabo qualified as Atletico Madrid. But Jabaso can and some others woman to me as go. Adia Tiabo Bokua, Yafan Sanum as I Real Madrid and Serbia Real Madrid funny or Madrid so no many idea more fun at Gentine and some any idea can be asono. Woman some betimia quanafe, woman some atimia bo ashe ewa brano and some I kakefi amaswaya and some at Abahon Samno, yet the Amiata from my coach, Yafan and a slot and a pay yet more and so a binamum and a slot and a do commodia far a year Galatasaray and some a match and all and was say Galatasaray a different from Crystal Palace and it's all Casabia the Palace a game no ever judge one man Casabia mistake and I be young chance my coach I find a slot and some Arituja.
Galatasaray is a completely different team to Palace, but also a team that's very hard to beat, similar to Palace. 18 games without a loss, Palace. This team have won the first 7 games in the league. So that means that they are mentally also strong for difficult moments. If you win a lot, then you're also mostly mentally a bit stronger. So a very difficult team to face, but with both with a lot of qualities. But you cannot compare these teams. One is playing 5-4-1, the other one is playing 4-3-3. So different players, different manager, different formation. But Galatasaray is a completely different team to Palace.
Your coach, I'm to say, I'm a slot, and I'll tell say, you're doing some amount of just a non time pair of our Brenny, one was some about different gamer. You're am to telling out the banner, Unimsa, report coming on a Chelsea, a game and tree against a Benfica, pair the more else up by Chelsea, a 100th Champions League game out of Stamford Bridge, Yaka, and your Champions League matches, and Kwa, one more bossum of Yahweh, and a game number 100th, our UEFA Champions League anymore. Now, match ever so many Jeffan say, Enzo Maresca, some other message about the message, you know. Yes, we I do my fans on the program note. Say be on the program because you know, many Janabas watch us and or come must watch us. We I just the best ever time. I was some responding to disappointing results. I would draw. Manana says a game against I Bayern, match against I Brentford, match against I just a Manchester United game against Brighton Archers out to now results are disappointing in way the best moment I was some Banamuba title that she said about woman some betting respond in a proper way ever bring a progress and also other so now good news actress Moises Caicedo and sure Pedro woman and some training and report coming and say many January business opening Champions League day yana require level bio and some me compete and also hopi says I love for Champions League require no one some about me reach that level young manager Enzo Maresca.
We need that level, no doubt, but also we have players young but in the same moment with already experiencing with this competition. Ato, for instance, from Ajax, he has already experience in this competition. For me personally, he will be top player for Chelsea. We have, I don't know, Garnacho or Gittens. They are all players that even if they are young, they already played in this competition. Joao Pedro probably he never played in this competition, but he joined us. He helped us to win the Club World Cup. So they are all players talent for sure that they're gonna help the club. They're gonna help the team, and with more games, they're gonna be better and better. We need high level, no doubt.
Some manager Fano Enzo Maras can out say ya Dennis Emma Nano play live on Wontumi Sports Buffet Ebiano Yentiana direct opposite number Ore Fano Jose Marino Enzo the Nano play with media ya Fano Sports Bite ya the more by them Bueno manager no musan about a Chelsea model because on time no what talk big now dia by na almost say Yinilo na Chelsea Yinilo no kwano kofa player kwada ketwana sika utwe sika kesa pa Chelsea model no and also no crowd attention eduru be no ayera wonim Chelsea nioma Chelsea mpelfo no ye Chelsea model no because Chelsea de yerim so mo no mo foul buy a wo be shem pampan wo mo be charge title but afa no ha nioma Chelsea mpelfo ye asa grobi and mo dima Chelsea kra no wo mo lose o identity ayena no ya wo mo de adwuma ma coach I fancy Maresca Chelsea Enzo Baye and wo be conference conference na kra no team kese bi an easy competition one what Roma AJ and Chelsea a team kase and it's about conference easy so abeje wo mo je and na no coach no will be our the kind of club World Cup no but the boss work can obo mama so because Maresca and the club no kwaje the club World Championship I mean adeba quite special and say badge na ebo omo boss no ball for the next 4 years omo na ba the first club wo ma je the club World Cup the manager if I say Jose and some Abasobo am I on Chelsea model Yentiano.
I don't know the model. I never studied that model. There was a set period where even myself from the outside I was putting some question marks because it looked like Chelsea lost her identity as a club. But what happened in the last season put things back on track. You know, I think they gave trust to Enzo. He brought his ideas. He fitted well with the philosophy they want to give to the club. The Conference League is an easy competition for a big club to win it. I did it with Roma. It's quite an easy competition to win for a big club. And then the Club World Cup, people can say, I also say, the Champions League is much more important. But that badge means a lot. It's the first time a club wins the Club World Cup. So congratulations to them, and I think that gives them a base of trust, a base of confidence. Even at the supporters level, I feel it. I leave 5 minutes ago from here. My son comes to the stadium almost every weekend. We know the Chelsea population, and the feeling is completely different. Was a period of disappointment, a period of doubts. In this moment is a period of happiness, a period of trust. So I think Chelsea is back on track. Honestly, I don't know the model. I never studied that model.
And Chelsea are back on track. The manager for the Vincent company because Bamuntin bought a Paphos. Now, okay, sir, you a Champions League draw. Then I let you buy no. And Michael Ebechecho, Mr. Paphos. Okay, woman look when I need to dignity. And ya to logo no and no question Vincent company ho ama o ya no say onim say yesini pa na hero ana what ti omo so anu no ana say some kwa me yade pa na je say what jere somebody and was say wonim kwado no say Paphos e wo defender bi a ono na bobo pay ana say wo bobo e de tia ne pay na say David Louis asem ana o refer say company and some okay na de obo so kan nyina no say the moment we be able qualify for UEFA Champions League no and some matches on your club Wontumi enter Tunas way at Champions League in Tanadri woman some at a big respect Emma club you find the pathos as any easy our Champions League no more Yentia Vincent Company
and of course you know there is a very famous central defender that I played against quite a few times in my career, so I understand the team and they have speed up front. The wingers, Yaya and the other striker and Dimaria, of course, they're able to be dangerous on transition. They have another midfielder that I played, Sušić, that I played against when he was, I think, at Birmingham, and I was a coach in the 2nd division in England at the time. So you asked me if I know. I understand what the players in this team and why it's not a team that you have to underestimate. And then about the coach, of course, he was, I think, over 700 games the assistant of Unai Emery. So it's pretty clear how resilient they are in how they defend and the detail and discipline and organization they have in everything they do defensively as well, but also the structure when they attack. I did, and of course, you know, there is a very famous central defender that I played against quite a few times in my career. So I understand the team, and they have speed up front. The wingers, Yaya and the other striker and Dimaria, of course, they're able to be dangerous on transition. They have another midfielder that I played, Sušić, that I played against.
That's right.
Fancy, there are a lot of beautiful stories around today's UEFA Champions League games. We'll go along with our predictions. Already quotes in the daho. And to bet me up.
When I say 2 quotes, about 25 years still in.
Yes. Other now no Thursday, no, we told them we are in a good streak. We are on a good streak. Boys no be no ko ye bibi ntina say free Thursday bani na ya nipa ya 10 ho. Ye modi India bani nipa ya 10 ho. We are on a very good streak, so you enjoy it. Fancy, first of all, I think sir UEFA Champions League, you know, apart from giving us memorable moments, fantastic results, and quality football at the end of the day, and it's about also giving us memorable storylines. Now, the contest in around Real Madrid traveling to Central Asia to play Karata Mati. I've seen videos, I've seen pictures. Real Madrid A trainer who supporters are trying to push in just to have a glance of top players or Musiaka in the Real Madrid. You see, the entire maker say to leave memories. For the trim aside the results that will happen in this. Because then you will be any Real Madrid the Obesha Karata Mati. Obi atrimni ese Real Madrid di ko ene me ese start pad in be also to be kosokra maybe a Mbappe she be 5 and 6 kraba Mbappe dey very likely zone start any game no, but the likes of Gonzalo Garcia, Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo Goes mo, you expect them to get a lot of goals, but the bibi srunku bi be kakaramat amati team ni ho a me sure say in the next years to come obi or support club ni bi and obi ofi krum ni bi abekai. Onyino betimi a refer say emre bi dru say Real Madrid be kruma say be ball game, Real Madrid say be kruma be ball game. It's more like Ghana ye wa hanu me dru mre bi no Santos eba ha be ball friendly match they be a refer say World Pele eba Ghana ha, but as at that time it was not a competitive match, but this is a competitive match and the man yesurunko create them. Fancy UEFA created this particular format of the Champions League. These were one of the reasons why making sure say beam.
Yeah.
The entire Super League ni issue suba so na big matches e say obi abufu ye ni nyina no we ka ho bi. Because say UEFA miemu a Karata Mati ko fa hemfa na akobo Champions League.
Yes.
Say UEFA ansesa format na aka Kazakhstan omu ko fa hemfa na akọ experience say obi tu kwa ba omu kru obi ti say Real Madrid abebo Champions League. Fancy, this is mind-blowing. I'm sure tonight they are going to enjoy the atmosphere. They will enjoy the game and they will love it. And UEFA will be proud of the new format. Omudiaba for this season's UEFA Champions League. Omo baby on berry. Ebiso betimi akobo playoffs. But I think the fantastic thing about the whole thing is they will enjoy it.
So first game
okay, me the way be send the Shadrach.
Because this is what
omo Champions League no the enti omo bem near omo qualify with excitement they are okay. Now okay. May the way be send the Shadrach.
Okay. Then they will enjoy already I know my way. That they will enjoy the moment and everything around this game. First, baby, almost stadium. Abron say, "Oh, be to wa." Or the never talk akra. We have a game ne kakra. Vinicius about town. Do you know what it means to have Vinicius Junior in town?
A market day.
Kilo ni bapa about town.
Omo TikTok. And now they
okay.
Omo TikTok. Carry out for any TikTok.
What they are mashada ko? Kashadak bet me about my park.
About Champions League, you know, carry out for the omo beye they are in to enjoy themselves. Omo ni obi ambe compete. They know their size. Omo ni oma yesa abo asewa na oma hwe omo ho na oma hwe na omo buo. So they are not going to say ani ebeshe we ebe qualify. Enti say ye kwesho omo 5-0. Omo journalist ni ndidi omo atem say omo league ni ye league fun. Utiem komoni ye. Omo first game no omo lose to Sporting CP no. Ye ndi omo atem anka say ende Kazakhstan league ni ye league fun. Omo nim omo level hwe. Di omo be ye ni enjoyment.
Yes, omo ni because obo
wa big boys no who binti.
Yeah. Obo boy Inter. Obo Arsenal, Obo Madrid, Obo Pafos, so be kwa we so be
omo de ombe ya ni. Oko omo TikToker, you will understand the context of omo competition, like omo competing in the Champions League. Qualification alone for them is an achievement. So they appreciate where they have come. And omunim de be free my body amo players any omo ankasa club no. Sika semani we he ba kusuni. Omo share Celtic and omo qualify. Celtic share Barcelona, and Barcelona share Real Madrid. Into Madrid ni omo bebo ahe. So it's just the excitement around it. It's they're now Olympics admin or social media. They are making the most out of it. Unima de Crontia. Club ni enim ni sa. Baby omo ano omo ni momo no omo centered around Asia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan side ho. But now playing in the Champions League and playing against Madrid, a lot of people will Google Kairat. And they say they are let's cash in on the number of new followers we can win, especially on today's digital media. Omo de ton omo club. And yes dia me call TikTok say makofa Kairat ade dia ba. First and then come before Champions League, I will not even care about them. Minimum more baby. For them is the exposure. And then the commercial benefit it brings into Czechia. Madrid they call. The whole of Kazakhstan. Omu hosti club can say that. Exactly a home game. Into home game, you know, Sadia. Yeah, tall ama yenya sika ni padodo aba behwe match no. Jenny na wow. Madrid omo ra China and sao. Shadrach fa map
over 11 hours.
Shadrach de to so any Spain. I matifoni ni they are 300 kilometers away from the Chinese border. The border between Kazakhstan and China. In between you find Kyrgyzstan. The Madrid no, they are closer to Asia now, baby omako pieno. Madrid is closer to Asia than Europe.
It's also moko pre-season.
Obey Asia saying Europe.
And your Champions League.
I don't know where about
Madrid no be pay the pre-season.
No. But Mike, let me show you because they will travel to San Siro.
Yeah.
An iconic stadium. They will enjoy the moment. Ome travel to Copenhagen, Denmark, an iconic country. Good history. Ombebo Olympiacos Sophie. Ombebo Club Brugge. Imagine traveling to the Emirates.
History.
And then on board, be a baby funo.
Because Mekai Astana, the Anna can stand at times. Seven former Black Star striker Patrick Chumesi. No bono. Yeah, or someone Galatasaray nominated as a crab boy. But for setting up my co canal because Enra. Me monitor company press conference and almost say day na year Champions League na so tie presentation na make us obe chire mu club no nipa no mde tia logo no company omo busa na maneka so onim nipa kro na onim say watese nipa na hero
now
so ton o man no as a history club no
enti okwa na Paphos for so ton Cyprus now we mo so ton Kazakhstan so just imagine how things
what football will bring. You know, these footballers, no, fancy.
Me dey me dey woman say, and the married bet me show almost 7
and 4 more.
Omo journalists, no, omo ndi o matem. Yeah, no, me pese, jenja me pese ye sua ade afrim. Yeah, who your level? Enti say JSK Eshe Gold Star 7-0 on aggregator. It does not rubbish the Ghana League. It tells of your level.
Has na kwaje 5 from
what e dey be 6
me away no
away 6
ana one bar no be boss say
has is almost 2-1 say you go drop to
okay
you get it. If you don't get it then please omundi journalists for no cry no enne they will cheer at every Madrid go move your money career for the Germany obi o Kazakhstan ebi on kron 2 kwan ni bi dawo Omba Santiago Bernabeu da, but when you are no to cover a game involving Real Madrid, or Kazakhstan. So they cherish these opportunities. Mimi will be any Menko Algeria and cover a game da. And I've not even covered any Algerian side da. So if BBN Gold Stars are qualified I should cherish or I should relish that opportunity. Sana me pesi yehuno. Gradually, more na yebona fe de ebo se kairata ba oko waba oko obenya sa consistency na fe na befa like Bodo. Bodo are not here because a flash in the pan of fe mu akeke or started asie ho. They were consistent in terms of Europa League, Conference League, and then they Bodo the aba champion into a building who kakra. Now, Bodo abe 2 other Norwegian clubs like Rosenborg. First, now your Rosenborg mo no mo bebo, but abe sane ho. Sana de netie e ya twede ebi mu wosoro. Ye ne afe ne ye fro first ne wosoro ne yete bai. Kakran na akoko no munsuo. Let us understand how football work. Umfiti prekom pause. You cannot all of a sudden say Kotoko qualify for African team one alali yepe. Enye ne sa ne ye no.
Young matches no way.
I think and for Real Madrid they will enjoy the moment. But another game that
I know be a wagon match.
Oh, it's missy dear.
And the atmosphere. So I'm page on me man.
But I think one game a lot of people will need to be very careful about Atalanta and Club Brugge.
Hey, about 11-11.
Boy level. Atalanta and Club Brugge. Mike, I think you can only enjoy this game from a football loving fan. But I think if you want to put money on a certain game and the games in Atalanta and Club Brugge and Ephraim,
why?
And relax. These are two teams omuye unpredictable. Atalanta omunya fantastic games during the week, including Kamadin Suleiman at this particular weekend, onya crucial goals the Atalanta. But fancy in the long run, Atalanta is one particular club, and you don't know which kind of Atalanta that is going to turn up. Unim say Atalanta umubeshe game ne, and Atalanta umbabe lucy. Untimi for what dreams to sadie no. At the same time, Club Brugge say through this stage of the Champions League, omu dangerous. Omu ne baby omu ju omu tum say the Mike Kai say hwe ho na nwini wubu no. Omu nim say round of 16 quarter final no, ho no mu duru ho enyo ma fe ni ho. But in the group stage, omu one particular club, they will always frustrate the top clubs. Now what they omu kubo Monaco match day 1. Yamudu di Monaco. Fancy, that game could have ended maybe by 5-0 in favor of Club Brugge. and a 6-0. The intensity, the support base, the technical quality. And you're almost finishing at the end of the day. Top. And commit to Mama Atlanta and what me actually know. But I believe this is a game. Just go in, enjoy the game, and wish your Ghanaian player in Kamadin Suleiman. I want to see him. Person me enjoy and see how this game is actually going to
any goals as some cry. Club Brugger.
Avoid prevention is better than cure.
Okay.
Where one particular game are prevented.
Some already in the
Madrid they attended. Okay. Atletico Madrid will be playing against Eintracht Frankfurt. Eintracht Frankfurt so now say so yeah croc the John Kakra. They turn up sometimes and they go off other times. You see, almost Champions League game. The weekend of the Champions League no could lose by 4 goals to 1. But this is an Atletico Madrid that Mijitumi say they will need to continue whatever Omuyediti at Real Madrid, especially Wofi. Wontumi ma supporters joy. Then at the end of the day, no asabetinasi no be lose to a team like Eintracht Frankfurt. I believe say they have the quality. Alexander Soloth, Julian Alvarez, Diego Simeone with enough experience in the Champions League against this particular German side. Mijitumi say they score a lot of goals. I think Atletico Madrid will find a way around this game and get a result. Either half for Atletico Madrid and a double chance for Atletico Madrid. This is a game I believe Sebetima produce goals because Frankfurt will open up. Atletico Madrid should be beam just to get enough goals. Over 1.5 and over 2.5 is actually going to work. Alexander Soloth, anytime goal scorer and Julian Alvarez in this particular game. Atletico Madrid. Bodo Glimt in Tottenham Hotspur in the Europa League. Bodo Glimt elbow of you are quite dangerous, Kakra. In the Europa League, the stage and the moment and experience really counted. The reason why I'm person may use Europa League semi-final and the case in this instance near 2 different moments under 2 different coaches, especially for Tottenham Hotspur. On Senaya Andy Postecoglou with Tottenham Hotspur against Bodo Glimt. That moment, Nankasane playing the semi-final, it was an occasion for Bodo Glimt rather than playing to qualify because they were okay. Semi-final na no do no Bodo Glimt were okay, so do sa semi-final. They said the yeka karata amati issue yeka wahi. So they just went on to enjoy the moment. It's after first leg came into the second leg on Befrum and they are okay. But I think at this stage of the competition they will love to prove a point. Say Tottenham was in Europa League. I was a Dimitri Bibi Kakra. And on one side, we are very stubborn. First game no boy no. Yeah, very stubborn ankasa. So a different dynamics as compared to the Tottenham Hotspur. And your boy when it comes to the Europa League. Thomas Frank, almost literally new to the Champions League. The first game near who they see ye. And come far so any Villarreal boy. Any results a PM by. That's one of the most boring games I've ever watched from Tottenham Hotspur. Just find some winning one, which is the most important aspect of every single game our person or day. Oh boy, just maybe today. So make me win. This is a 1-0 nibi. But at home for Bodo Glimt, fancy this is a game. I remember Bodo Glimt handicap 3 goals.
Okay.
Handicap. I don't think Tottenham bet Marcos Bodo Glimt even more than 2-0.
Yeah, we.
I'm very stubborn. Very, very stubborn. But on a safe note, we over 1.5 in this particular game between this. Bodo will score. And Tessa Villarreal, they will be reluctant, so be a best result the ball betonate. But Bodo will be very adventurous. They will attack. Anytime goal scorer, make me a call. I think some Mohamed Kudus and they will bet my baby Kakra. It's been long. We can do a say go yani. We definitely he's looking forward to score his first goal for Tottenham Hotspur, especially when it comes to the Champions League. Now you met him, Jose Mourinho is coming back to Stamford Bridge. Fancy the return of Jose Mourinho. And I mean, what do you be now? Kakra. Over the press conference, or check Chelsea press conference. Them one man the pictures and the ball. Then he comes no at Tanasi or say or no about the other causes so belonging to the red part. No, how any musa obetimi ashaman yo metimi akoye di amano. Or both game no one chance and waba park no so. Francis, see for player for player. I don't think Benfica team debate mama Chelsea. And the current form ne born among Benfica bono. I'm not sure so metimi compete with Chelsea. And maybe under Jose Mourinho.
Benfica and Jose.
Me who we can do match on my boy crab or more break class across by 2 goals to 1. Me already I've said Jose Mourinho ni Benfica it's a mirror of different reflection. We free the baby na we free the baby na ma be share. I can say that Jabe Tom say to true because different ambitions. Benfica one ambitions, Jose one ambitions, but it's because of politics. Presidential elections, and then you might be a Rue Costa, person maintain it in a tension triangle for Jose Mourinho Fanemera. Nobody do man for my. But with Chelsea, no, Benfica doesn't even have a good track record playing against Chelsea. First, let's not forget a recent match come boy, you know, in the Club World Cup in the Chelsea Diomatico car form. They played well, but at the end of the day, Chelsea won the game. Chelsea are battled with some injury situations, but I think they have a squad good enough to compete against Benfica today. Just in himself on the pitch bed, didn't you know what I say about dream more day, Bano? Or shall say Enzo Maresca, Chelsea team, the coach, also team winning games, or bad dream. Jose Mourinho wants to play the crowd to his side. Or so divided Chelsea, crowd in himself too. Enzo Maresca should not show respect to Jose Mourinho on the pitch.
Say only on a 6 crowd.
Oh, said man in China, Jose I don't know. And look what show the respect to cry after the game. There you can show him respect. Say
to me,
what be coach Chelsea? What I say? Me, I believe Jose Mourinho and the man Chelsea popular. Fancy 50 years now Chelsea new league that. Jose Mourinho the only G League and the back-to-back the special one. We understood baby at Jose Mourinho level at Jose Mourinho the Chelsea coin create different cry. On the Chelsea winning mentality in your mama brave team after so many years I almost struggle.
You say there will be no better manager than on our Chelsea. Just watch the Premier League in the fall.
I have no bad dream. So Adrena or Boom or Mamaresca won't say Duma now coaching or no. Adrena, let's say only never respect him. It's 1 rainy year you capitalize on that. But I think tactically Enzo Maresca can match this Benfica team boot for boot. I'm only looking forward to how our Chelsea will set up defensively. Anyhow, when they are in possession, but none of me can't see me what say. So how much 3-1 build up? No, I'm on 4 years and no one of pressure. I want to see if this game will be different. Be your best son and son, and I want son and son. But I think this is a historical game. Jose Mourinho, Stamford Bridge, he's taking it all in. He's taking it all in, making sure say he will enjoy the moment. But I think this is a Chelsea double chance and over 1.5 game. Chelsea West grab a draw. I don't think Chelsea is going to lose against Benfica. Nyamia Adoma and Nenumre. Bayern Munich will travel to Paphos. They will create history. This is a game of Hurricane beating me start party. I think Hurricane maybe at 3 goals or more hat-trick in the Ukraine. Vincent Kompany as she team no. Yamon Abaso. Washisha team need to a certain extent, say you can literally see the identity, you can see what they want to do and the kind of results they want to get. And I think this is one particular moment where Paphos were also going to enjoy Bayern Munich because when you're Hurricane Oba, when you're the likes of Michael Olise or Munine travel the bar, you enjoy the moment and believe say one way or the other in the next future no sabeti make a good results. But I think one of the biggest games here behind and then Galatasaray and Liverpool.
Tough game.
Liverpool no good track record going to Turkey.
Venu no crown and some quechua.
Victor Osimhen versus Alexander Isak and Ekitike.
Marika didn't show about back.
Marika. Hey! Wow. I think Galatasaray signing some year for the Turkish league is to create an impression so they can also perform at the biggest stage or the Champions League. Because if you are literally bringing in any more 3 players, Osimhen, Icardi, Leroy Sani, one more players how they mobile Europe, they will start for certain teams in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Victor Osimhen in particular, minim team in Europe, Victor Osimhen and started
Chelsea
as a number 9. Minim team in Europe. And they will force Osimhen the Nibet. Even Liverpool no crown or more no crown. Who do Osimhen will start as the number 9. So it is an European classical game we are going to enjoy tonight, full of quality players and quality football. Any coaches on Mujina bench.
So to say squad Obo Icardi, Obo Osimhen. So Osimhen they from back from injury, they are from bench and Obeba. So say Icardi starts here, Leroy Sane, either on the right or left. Middle no Kai Gundogan just behind
Waba
striker no
Waba
and Sana Mario Lemina
midfield.
It's
a probable lineup now with a single formerly of Monaco.
Yeah.
Then Davison Sanchez, formerly of Tottenham Hotspur. Barati, Onuwachiro, Jacobs, Onusuoho, Lucas Torreira, formerly of Arsenal. Then Mario Lemina, formerly of Wolverhampton Wanderers, Gabon International, Ike Gandowan, Yermas, Ostatema the national team bo, Ohonya bench player. Then what about Akgun? Then what about Victor Osimhen? Leroy Sani Mukra be free bench aba. So you look at the squad quality of Galatasaray and you understand say and the match no it will be up for grabs, especially
quality.
Liverpool so quality pa Liverpool quality ankasa. Liverpool quality ankasa. But I believe this is a game of goals be pimpa. Liverpool actually honum no omo concede. And we had an attack of Galatasaray. I don't think Liverpool keep a clean sheet today. Against Atletico Madrid, even in the league, games are Liverpool above Bordeaux now. There are few of them that Liverpool to make a clean sheet. Okay. With the likes of Victor Osimhen, Leroy Sani, Mone Yomasimo, they will have to prove a point. Definitely Liverpool will concede. Okay. But I think this is a game a bit my both teams to score in over 2.5.
Okay.
Because goals that is the game. It's my game of the night. Liverpool and Galatasaray. Inter versus Lavapla. I'm team to any Italian team. Inter Milan to win and over 1.5 in that particular game. Anytime goals score, I make up for Marcus Thuram.
Okay, may I say, Mike.
Fancy, thank you. My mention same fi baby akomi adiwe. Galatasaray for no. Before send Romo be the Liverpool for the players omo hotel or way. They had then submitted a proposal to UEFA. Say former Liverpool player and don kati asefo Diogo Jota mo pese mo be shen animonyam. And so UEFA Momo the go ahead. So what will happen before the game? They say they will pay a tribute to Diogo Costa. Ombe tifo kesi upon the Amadio Diogo Jota. Sorry, now Omode Ashen in Munyam. He didn't play for Galatasaray. He has absolutely no links to Galatasaray or any club in Turkey. But football ne nipa nebo. So it is Galatasaray showing their human side. Showing say football goes beyond just 90 minutes, and then there is an extension of football that becomes family. So Liverpool ni omo babebo, but a player no see a kind of Liverpool no more Galatasaray fans ne person mo shene ni monyam. So the go ahead has been given by UEFA. Ntendo hu bebisa, that is the explanation. Again, Liverpool are going to hell, and Galatasaray fans no emu small 81 1 a.m. Nesa homachin na Galatasaray fans no oma circle around baby a Liverpool omo players hotel omoda and omo light flares fireworks crack dede sa no omo sanso tonyom eyedede. It is just the curtain raiser. Agro Nankasa Beba Stadium the Ali Samiyen Sports Complex, Galatasaray home grounds, you know. It is a venue. The home fans love it, but the away fans dread. Liverpool, welcome to Anfield. Liverpool, I want to believe, know venues like this and what they do. But when you know they call the extreme, so you will shake. You crank up under the pressure.
English clubs no more ultras.
No, the English clubs don't have ultras.
For
Italy war, Turkey war, Spain, France, Germany, yeah. They have ultra groups.
You say go about no master.
Yeah. Now, the hell moniker, no, it came to prominence when another English club traveled to Turkey to face Galatasaray, and that is none other than the Red Devils.
Jai.
So as a devil, where do you go to? Hell. But omoma hell ho. My devil named to me and survive it. And this was way back in 93. Just when United were starting to assert omo dominance as one of the teams to contend with. And it was a very talented Manchester United setup led by Brian Robson. Now, United they played a goalless stalemate and then they crashed out of Europe. There were several reports in here. Lackluster United punished in hell. Near cast a lackluster, just say, born alcohol boy, no born a trucker. anko ye na say bibi a we bia no there is nothing shiny or wow about it. So lackluster. So meaning they were lacking the luster that was needed to make United shine on the night. So this is the headline. The Guardian, November 4th, 1993, na Thursday. Lackluster United punished in hell. That is Eric Cantona. So enye team ketwa na ko no. Now what happened? It was a fiercely intimidating atmosphere. Yeah, ma ohunto. Players no the moment I will be fat and any more basic pitch no. I am chishia will be fem because ye dynastans nim ni e woso a. We am crab show. So before you step onto the pitch, near bebo prano abono. Not just say we am nyina bobo. That is the approach. So this is in 93, okay? The background, the flares and everything.
As far as 93.
No
more so techniques.
Yes.
And you know.
Yes. And then 2023, man you call hope you na komia de see. United could take lead, but again they came back. They intimidated them. I know Nana. So it is a venue where we are neutral. You will love to witness the atmosphere. We are home fan. You will enjoy the atmosphere. But we are away fan or the away team. You will dread this atmosphere. So Liverpool are going to hell, but they are not the devils. Devils ne koye no 2 times. What's that video been acquire devils ne koye no. But Liverpool call what happens? I think there will be a modicum of respect towards how they approach Liverpool. And the Diego Jota, exactly. Diego Jota will and mother hint of how they will, but still they will make it an intimidating atmosphere. The game proper, Akomia Trim, both sides have playing squads are more exciting to watch. Galatasaray were some of the players who have excelled in Europe before, and maybe a Trim Leroy Sané was a darling boy of Pep Guardiola. Ilkay Gundogan was instrumental when Man City won the treble. Again, there are other players including Gabriel Sara, Mario Lemina, and then Lucas Torreira. These are players who have had their own say regarding playing for European clubs or more the top 5 European leagues. There's Davinson Sanchez, who was a figure when Spurs last made the UEFA Champions League final. Mauro Icardi, a one-time Serie A top scorer, Wajini Diwo Italy. Until recently, Lautaro Martinez, he has scored the most goals for a foreigner ever inter team. So, good players who will sell you a good game. But then it comes to the European standard. In Turkey, Edina Mebobo will dominate. Yeah. Outside Turkey, they will really struggle to find their feet. And that is why I think against Liverpool, a tall order. It is the atmosphere they will create, the euphoria and the buzz around the game. Their fans ne bayeno and a come home 12 verses 11. But born bonankasa dear, Liverpool need a response. They lost in the league against Crystal Palace. The next set of fixtures are Liverpool bebono etwatwaso emweden kakra. They will need confidence and the right mindset to approach. If Liverpool don't win this game, Emma for started doubting, and the questions will be asked. English media, for instance. Oh, na slot team, no, what to top players is saying,
when a crown almost say Liverpool consider that diamond formation, Salah Beko bench, maybe Alma Ball,
Isaac, and Vet. Exactly. So, all these dynamics, they need a win just to usher them through the next phase of matches in the league and then in Europe. Liverpool's response, I think, will come. But I believe that in the quality they possess, or more quality will override whatever Galatasaray throws at them. Among Sheffield and Shejama from 1 a.m. Liverpool's quality will shine through, but it won't be easy. It is a game. I think there will be goals. 3 or more goals. I don't want to rule it out. It will come. Ekitike is bouncing back after 7 suspension. He will want to get in on the scoring at yes. But player Bakuna Menisano, And yes, a michino, but again, yanto aboarding. Am I a munya botre? The fact that yetia a very exorbitant fee. Yetia an exorbitant fee abefauno. It means you should be a plug and play. I am subjecting Florian Wirtz to high standards. He needs to start delivering. Premier League, we can make a case for him. New leg, the intensity, the physicality, and the adaptation, we need to understand. But in Europe, what Bobida or the Leverkusen call Europa League final, he played in the Champions League. I think he should take the mantle and lead Liverpool in games like this. He's their ultimate playmaker. The over-reliance on Mo Salah is becoming unbecoming. Now, the other attacking players, Ebi show up. Isak crash a goal. Ekitike, Gakpo, Wirtz, absent. No, today he should be present. He needs to start delivering. Again, in the Premier League, he can be excused. But in Europe, 150 million if all clauses are triggered. Please, start delivering. To create beautiful moment, and you cannot create beautiful moment in any stadium than the Ali Samien. Go to hell, pull Liverpool out of the fire, and then let them free. And I was a vet here the moment, and I am tipping him to either score or assist if he starts.
Okay,
Wirtz to score or assist.
So starting
yes, he needs a big performance to calm him down. Pressure on it so. Obayeno. And Liverpool are a fantastic club. They know how to manage these things. Chelsea, Man U, escalate. The talk around Liverpool, the club itself knows how to manage some of these things. To a player it's a bit different from how it would have been if it was Chelsea or Man U. So the club will shield him. Onankasa, I know he won't be happy. He needs a big performance to usher him through, like Hibejo Kotoko. He needed one big performance against the former side Chelsea. I think Wako Africa Wako Shego confidence. That is what it does. One big game, his confidence will come back. The quality as a footballer is never in doubt.
Not necessarily. Yeah, not necessarily say Obeshe go crab, say the
a big performance.
One big performance in the game.
Exactly.
Obiabo no.
Exactly.
Vete sifum.
And one in the confidence never back. He has that talent. Away from that to the other games. To Akumiaka something about
Chelsea.
No, I'll come to Chelsea.
Inter
against Slavia Prague. Yeah. I think the safest you can do. I don't see Slavia scoring 2 goals against Inter. It is Slavia Prague under 1.5.
Wow.
Yes. Oh yeah, Obia we are there now. Look for Inter to win both halves, first half and second half. Marcus Thuram to score. You can look out for these options. Kivu team, they aren't as defensively resolute. To say they're not team net yet under a year Simone Inzaghi. But then again, a time and now, or the Ababe he needs time to build his own side. But the principles of play, are similar to Simone Inzaghi. So the players have not forgotten. Inter played a solid defensive game. Last season, league facing him, they went a long stretch without even conceding and kept the most clean sheets on the road to the semi-final. Meshia Basa. They are a defensively solid team. That profile exists. Slavia Prague, on the other hand, very inexperienced in Europe and not really established. Or away, they won't really be on the offensive until they will not get more goals. Inter will get goals. Inter win. But if you are bold enough and daring, Inter to win both halves. Slavia Prague under 1.5. Then Marcus Thuram to score the bet builder. It can give you like 12 odds. You are good to go. Chelsea, Mourinho loves moments like this. Omumbe Bobo Bia. Benfica Embe Bobo Bia. Mourinho Nebejine Samba. Nedie. He's Chelsea's most successful manager. He is the special one. Enra, journalists call Mourinho press conference. No, more so saying call Maresca there. Mourinho loves the spotlight. He lives for moments like this. But in moments like this against the former sides, he also gets emotional and loses out on coaching. Into checking. Mourinho against Chelsea. Match is saying about 7. Draw saying, loss saying. He's not won a single game against Chelsea. As
with Man U or Tottenham Hotspur.
On din kunim obedincho. The moment ne say fans need the euphoria. Mourinho nagro penche. But coach in Ankasa there, he cannot coach Benfica to beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. If it does, which is possible in football, I will be utterly shocked. So Mourinho the Benfica beche Chelsea. I will be very, very shocked. Coach in Ankasano, he cannot out-coach Maresca. Coaching career, Mourinho, highly successful with a lot of achievement. But in present-day coaching, Maresca is a better coach than Mourinho. See the tactics he did, Juma. Yeshishe team abeshia. Mourinho embe Maresca. So, on the sentimental side, Mourinho has won the game. Mourinho 2, Maresca 0. We're winning. Fans. Headlines, he's won it. Maresca and Beno, but game Nankasa start here. Chelsea were the advantage of Stamford Bridge. Excuse me, but the Chelsea fans, they are not that forgetful. Omonim say Mourinho baby bia momo, but Mourinho team or the best Chelsea, they will never support Mourinho against Maresca. So Chelsea will get that home support. Mourinho won't get it. 2, quality in terms of the playing body. Benfica are not themselves in a good place. True, they are unbeaten under Mourinho. 2 wins and a draw. Chelsea started the season unbeaten. Last 2 games, 1 defeat. Last 5 games, 3 defeats. Only win against Lincoln. So, Nyoma nye so positive in the 2 camps. Obie nya result. Benfica lost their first game in the Champions League. Surprisingly to Karabag, Chelsea lost on the road to Bayern. Obebo Ofia, they would need that win. So Maresca, to me, has all the point now. A boy no more to me winning game way. Enzo Fernandez is on the former side, and if you've checked, the scoring side neighbor more, he's getting goals at a more regular pace than near TFS. If you are looking for a player to get on the score sheet, Enzo Fernandez to score for Chelsea. Don't rule that out. It's an option that you can consider. Chelsea to beat Benfica. Chelsea win against Benfica. Chelsea have defensive issues, but their Premier League next year, they won't have Chalobah for the next Premier League game, but he's available for this game, so they can make some makeshift arrangements. Be no way to make your central back defense be a beboa. I think Chelsea will be better than how they ended the game against Brighton as part of the defensive shape. Another important thing, Maresca, your coaches now, when you build up free omu game no more, they basically become toothless. Wontumi cow. Chelsea's build up will be very important, and I'm thinking Obebo, a technical player together with Chalobah, our central defense, just to help their build up. If Chelsea get that right, if Maresca gets it, midfield problem in here, attack problem in here, they will beat Benfica. If the defensive selection is spot on, they will beat Benfica fair and square. And 2-0. Chelsea 2, Benfica 0. Don't rule that out. But I am going for a Chelsea win. Player to score, Enzo Fernandez. Marseille Ayas, you can look at both teams to score, but I think Marseille will win. Then for the other games, clearly, Sesharak the Tuswa, we just mentioned the Tusupe, then we just mentioned the scoreline. So Bayern game, Luis Diaz to score or assist. Bayern win, it is no value for money, so go for more daring options. Luis Diaz to score or assist. Harry Kane to score, and there may be Michael Olise to also score or assist for the Bayern game. Atlanta Club Brugge, I think Club Brugge will away go. and then you can do it home or away. Either side to win. Game where I don't see it ending in a draw. Kairat and Real Madrid. Again, Mbappe to score assist. Vini Jr. to score assist. Penalty to okay. Fatum. Madrid bought the Diana penalty Taiba. Atleti Frankfurt. Julian Alvarez to score. Atletico Madrid to win. And then first half. Me and me bet now. All in soon. Until Atletico first half win. Near Kuyenim. Bodo net Spurs will beat Bodo. Okay. Yeah, I'm the Bodo for Nibe Brudo, Meshomo. Chelsea, Benfica, Maka. Galatasaray, Liverpool have said it. Inter against Slavia Prague, Maka. Marseille, Ajax, Maka. So I think that is it.
Well, I said Jose the Inter Babeshe Chelsea in the former club in the time we Inter on it or the to move Stamford Bridge, Bino. Obeshe.
No, I don't know.
Oh, you the Samuel to share one goal.
The last 7 games against Chelsea.
I won't count the last 7 games. But I'm over fancy in all.
Debbie.
Last 7. The last 7 games.
3-4.
Okay.
3 draws, 4 defeats.
That's right.
Last 7. Wabeje.
Ti Benfica beluzune.
Oh. I think I'm
Wonti no na yemre couple bana quick mamene 3P4 enwi omuhwana supremo e de awram enso e wo fie meses na bibia fine there. Okay. Boy enkomo e.
That's my mentor with for no ashofo and pay. A 3P garlic mixture, a free pure natural health, garlic acrogen a dia drone, fan can jump in so be frame. And untimwa danger and so. Ntinim akomem na moja mu adwuma o hweme utie me wo yade bi wo ntinim akoma ne moja nim dia edra me kanfo dia ma se ebeboa 3P garlic mixture hwe na boost immune system ne so edia ma enu nti ade efre ne yade intimate na so abra wanonom edupai unyanto bi abora pharmacy shop bia eben o kwaje wo de ne abusuafo ni nyina enche nom na emwa emmo ho ban emfree yade ho ene ye hwe blood circulation moja dia frisane ewo ni duanim no eno ho asem na yebeka ansa na no je doctor number no friend sisi ene ne twetwe nkomo ya de no how na atna so ache na pesa wankasa ne twetwe nkomo no wa ye krado se obetio ne number 0248 92 88 92 say ya ka blood circulation na eyemuja edia frisane ewo ye nipa duanim wakoye nipa edi nipadua na kwa ne baabia woni dwuma edi enu ntiasese moja nso etimidi afrisane woni nipaduanim sade be ya apomode mapa wo hia no wonsa ebetimi aka na akoma no enehwe epompi moja edema ye nipadua no akoma no pompi moja de ma nipadua ni wi na circulatory system ne nso afamframa eni nwanenro ahodo nipadua ni hia na edi ama no de enye no na asone so edi aba abonten enu ntide bia da eni moja dodo akoma no pompe ediama oni pedua no na se yakasa obi anya poor blood circulation na ye chese woni kro no moja ntimi ni afrisane yi emfa ntine ne nroban ni woni pedua ni mu yi ede na kofa sa o ha we ba ye ebia onidi yi ne meka se bia na judidie non dua bodon kudumie no aduane bia de bema ne bia obedi owie ya na wada obeda be sori no bonsa wa ye cheko aduane na ntimi an digest yi enu nti moja nso ntimi ani afrisane abra woda ye no ebasa emwa nipadua na akofa yade ahodo e de ababetena wo so nti ya na yetufo sa na judidie bebre no enye wo hwe wadidie mu nso ye na wo hwe se anwa aduane bebre nso betwe ho afri ho anwa aduane na anwa no bedi krese sa wote so esansa anwa na wodi ni bebre ne rani padua ni mu a eda ewo wuntininim esisi ntininim emwa mamu na ho na moja etimi afem afa se de ese afesra de nam bebre na ya na ye de ho ato so na yere no eno so da wo ye ntininim emwa yen emma moja entimi ni afrisane emfentini mu yie uyo obi a utanom ensanden so ya na yetufu se enye wonum ni bebre no ewo nsunsuanso bone a ewo woni padua ne so efon wontini etwonchum ntini no emamu na ho na moja etimi e de afrisane se de ese ebasa emwaye na akofa ohawpi e de aba obi nso wa na dwuma wo ye no otena seche obetena senso no asan ka ne nan ato so wo nso be ni nan ne de esi wo na ye titiriti wo se ho hyehye no ananse achew ananse nya police na wachew wo nan na wo ka to so no saa bre no moja entimi ani afrisane amfa saa bia ye ho yie ena kofa saa ohaw no ede aba nanso adro krope ena eba ebeboaye no ne 3p garlic mixture pebito nanonom na emonrenti ne no be ahodo nim na nei enhwe se moja ebetimi ede afrisane se de se ewo nipaduanim obi nso anakoma no yade ana ohaw bi ewo ho akoma no na ehwe apompi moja ede ama onipadua no eno nto ohaw bi wa akoma no hope na kyese entwa yi entimi mpompi moja ni mpo yi ema nipadua ne nya moja esese enya ebasa ekofa ohaw ahodo pi ene deba wo ho no ma so honam no eye wo mre ne nyina ye nsunsuanso ekyerɛw se moja no entimi ne afrisane emfa nipadua ni mu yi ena akofa sa ohaw no ede aba tititi ye ewo so de ewo kakra bia honam dua no akwa ne ba bia ta ye tititi eye ududu eye moja no a entimi ne afrisane yie no ena akofa sa ohaw no ede aba obi nso won ma wote won anso ne nsem a eye nwunwunu ne namu nso nwunwunu wa won hye fridge mu enso bia mo wonti die nti ena won namu ne won nsem aye nwunwunu sa o temperature ne ni kwan se eye hye ebro so ena ni kwan se eye nwunu nso ebro so nti se sipe na echew se eye moja na entimi ne afrisane yie no ena akofa ohaw no ede aba na watutumika akopa 3p garlic mixture wani so eyo wisi uhade a unhunu ne papa moja ntimi ne afrisane yie timi kofa sansunsuanso no ede bro osena koma ebo ntentempa ohomekra ensisi so se eni afrisane woni padua no yie timi kofa pressure yade ede bro ena ya na ema ohome ntentem sa no unya 3p garlic mixture droibi na ono no ma ebeboa eyi afrisa ohaw ne nyinaamu oseme de da bia me honam me ya maposo ne maposo mintini no metise emotwetweme eye moja entimi ne afrisane yie no ena mo nya sa ensunsuanso bone no edro ne ekrope eno ane 3p garlic mixture ebeboa eno ntime so we oba we be ma entena fie mfansem bia nyi hu ano oba anom be ma enum ebo se de be ya moja ebedi afrisane no na ehese wo be ma prostate no awbambo kese ebeba ho na oba ne so fichi kromu ya na atena ne so acha wo bob na abo no eto ebetwa esansa 3p no eboa ama moja bia bobonto bia timi anane na aba bontene kama ede ama stroke yade na atena wo so ache na ye se no na de wo ko wo mu no ama wo fanyina jojo eye moja ntimi ne afrisane nkonkwam wo wadwen wa friend cells no eno na akofa sa ohaw no ede aba adwen ni nyamframa ene nuane nu ahodo emfa ni dwuma wadro eye 3p garlic mixture diabetes asiche yade enso etenete enya dokodoko niema ne asiche no awudi ne kofa yade ne baye na nipadua ne ntimi produce enough insulin emaw eno to glucose ni nya ba bia ntna se framoja no ena akofa diabetes asiche yade no ede abrɛw unya dro bi na do hoto so ebeboa eyiwe frisa ohaw ne nyinaamu asthma ntehye wa yade ne nso etenete mframa na ye home na ye mfa ye ni hu no enema bi afrafra wa home akomu ena akofa yade no ede aba unya dro ne bi na no ma ebeboa na ya na wa hye ne nso sa brebia bekosa okoto 3p no ewotoam ehyewa ebo garlic eda ho ye kokko ena dro ne ti no eye kokko enu ntu ko no bi de dufufuro bi chiro ana plastic bottle ema se eye 3p a ensom se wa hunu ne ma mabobo so idia na enye edro na wadwen ya wontanta wa bibidro no wabrofo dro da so ntu beda no medro na ka ho ema ne ha wo de to na nom 15 minutes edro bia wo bia betimi asan no ma enkofa wo hawo emre wa pomuden enye na bebia eton edro wo yema yi mu bia wo boremu a wonsa ebetimi aka 3p garlic mixture no ebi ma memfa doctor number entwa to na men sorry so anapai ufa number na frɛ no mesrɛ emfere sadia yade no etie bia efri ni tiri so de kosi ne nan ase bibia mu kyerɛ doctor sempo adro we entimi nsa o ye doctor panyini ohunim de obekyerɛ okwan a wo de efa so na aton yade na na unya ano adro ne number ni bio eye 0248 9288 9288 a 3p garlic mixture.
Wow, Puwak and a day 3p garlic mixture no aba jaso pharmaceutical shop, herbal shop near you. Baby abe febia okwa benya bi and so ato kabo.
Fancy.
Yes. yenantie
you rem na fi emfa local no so kakra emrana you started from boxing sports minister na fi NSNRA wo mu share professional boxers no resolve issues so betimi aboa the boxing no aba because the abrantia no free mu na eso mu enso etime suspend the boxing TENRA IMC no wo mu ekote wo mu inauguration kama eno ya sama captain ono ya chairman ana Fazuma Nelson the vice chair ana fi special technical advisor Dima IMC no na sempanifo bebre enso e kan members ni bi brigadier general retired IB Kwete ono veteran boxing administrator ni di ewom na say 7 ni members no ana omo he say ni boxing no niama ebitimi akoyi na afi niama ye kamanti enra sports minister Yera Kofi Adams enso esori in omo enso she omo oath no ye niama eboy eka say omo agye atum say adwuma no umbenti swearing of oath no yebekọ na afieti kakra said ye IMC no so omo behwe achi amagana boxing ababak ne kakra enra woman so edi tu dwabra no musori ni yenti kakra na ento aso
to swear or solemnly affirm that I will at all times well and truly serve the Republic of Ghana as a member
Minister Yera Kofi Adams and na Yera Kofi Adams so very excited and yaje say ono oye boxer oye ka boxing and any boxing hopa nti na yaje say jampani fo atimi akeka no maboma wo mu yesa boxing and so besa back neja and yema ko Yera Kofi Adams e kakakra edi to dwa brand ra wo mu ye bibia fefefe ma boxing and so esa ba gloves no esa returning to the boxing ring nti kakra.
I am excited as a minister for sports and recreation and as someone who loves boxing, who thinks that boxing in Ghana should not be low where it is. Boxing in Ghana by now should be flying very, very high. And that if you mention not just our continent, but if you put the world together and you are counting or mentioning countries that should be respected for boxing, Ghana should be one of them. Unfortunately, we cannot say so. So I am excited about the project ahead. And so I believe everybody should be excited. Do people have concerns? Yes, people will have concerns. Just like the country is
and recreation minister Kofi Adams area to Ghana say nani age obi anso ye odo boxing no so ojiri se nipa no ani age na omwe so me peja Ghana boxing no dia kodu stro say de na babia first na Zuma Nelson no e de kodu ye na be say duo Yera I friend say ya ampofan crowd no and say boss no so de kakra to you say there is no ban on boxing na ban bia no omade ato so ne mum na just a suspension almost suspended because of DC no enti say de omaba our implementing your reforms akoso Ghana boxing back into kakra Yera ampofankra and it's a boss at the after said
and we've had a good discussion and I'm sure you'll be happy that boxing is back on track. There's no ban, it's a suspension to put things in order so that the right things will be done. So there's order, there's calm, and as you can see, there's also stability and unity. Thank you very much. We've had a good discussion and I'm sure you'll be happy that boxing is back on track. There's no ban.
Boxing now. You promote say omo ebomode promote bouts about ekoye one AIT Powers or AIT Powers promotions na nanko ntokwa bi kra nko obeko ana omode suspension wa ye no promo kra wi nti na manfo bi kra se nka mo mpe compensation bi kra no ema ite bi ko na ite adwa pass wa promo ne bout be do am se ya suspend naza ni bre pinti enra no de tu dwa se san komo no de e ko so na ni abre but say the problem be no one NSC any sports ministry bi bia no ma settle bi bia nti mo amodi boxing na chi no e say de obetimi akase bibia e kama enche bukom arena hono mobeko na afio makodi mujuma yebetie AIT Powers kakra aite edi etuda aite no.
I'm very happy to be in this meeting. Everything is nice. I don't have any problem with the sports minister and Yapo for Accra and NSA. So I want to tell all Boston fans that whatever happened, the good thing is coming to happen, so they should relax. Very soon, IT Power Boston promotion will come and we are going to give large respect to our brother Baubali. IT Power, the promotion is coming on very soon, so people shouldn't be upset. Whatever has happened, we have to give thanks to Almighty God, because it's God who knows the best. That the fight is not coming on.
But what the bukum banku omienu me say be dramatic boxing bi o kroma. That fans you kai umba so peko ana. You see serious o. Nyina mu ya ite.
Ba ho de say guring no so na ye rope no so ye bona.
Hey, wo aite. Ye wi ye say aite boys say bukum ogwa ko di aduro na. Ba ko di aduro da. O ne ten.
Ana banku so be ka say mashara ko akofa champion Basti say omabume na Basti no no magwano na no yara
I to powers any new bukumbanku omonkomo and the Bayero the Black Stars of Ghana na fi yeni enkomo our Black Stars budget no it is a game against Central African Republic and afi Comoros and our Central African Republic no minister earlier to just say $733,000 you know esika omotwa to was Ghana and the Central African Republic here bo e Morocco and game no ebebasientie minister on budget I dey ball sa game no against Central African Republic minister edekakra etuda.
Cost for the away game came to $733,000, but we convert it into cedis at the prevailing rate. Most of the expenditure there will be expended in cedis, except the away accommodation and the per diem that is paid the players whilst they are playing away, because that is meant for them to use there, and we don't spend cedis in Morocco, so you can only use dollars and change to either their currency and spend or pay in USD.
A home game against Comoros no cost the minister say cost $387,000. Ghana bitimi aboka at the afasa game and also confirming at the Ghana Comoros last game ufie minister sika ebe rem or Black Stars budget no.
For March day 10, which is our final game against Comoros, and I know that everybody here and everyone listening to me or who will hear you, the media, want us to pay back Comoros and beat them well for what it is that they did to us when we went there. So we must prepare very well for that. That also has room rates same. We don't have anything for flight tickets because that already has been taken care of in the previous one. The ticket to Morocco, the tickets from Morocco here and from here back to base has already been taken care of in the 733,000. So you look through all and the items are same. What has been added here is that when you are hosting a game, you are responsible for the officiating officials. So their accommodation, their what they call indemnities, we have to, and looking for vehicles for them and also vehicle for the visiting team. So that brought the total expenditure for our home game to $387,000.
Now we there our Kenyan no to me say GF for no Oma respond positively on budget here omo de buy na say the directive our president the buy say the say and sika bi say ye de Black Stars on make sure say sika enye sika ebetimi ha o man no o say afefo no agitum say say the omo okay nti the omo twitwa ho ni nyina sika no omo twitwa ho ni nyina na afefo no say omo okay yenti no so minister kakra or the tuda.
I'm also pleased to inform you that we have received the estimates for match day 9 and 10. That is against Central African Republic in Morocco and against Comoros here in Ghana. I must thank the FA for reaching that consensus with us and presenting estimates that falls within the range of agreement that we had in our February 2025 meeting. So meaning that understanding is there. For those who misspoke when we did what we did, the FA itself have responded very positively to the implementation of the president's directives. And the estimates they submitted
by the ethics coach Utuado this week obey announcement now for the squad no and so about Ghana in game double header no near against Central African Republic no ebekoso na via ball Comoros efie no kakra efri on be ba na coach I friend Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum one in crown under 17 a tournament no one for qualifies na no koso nyame adoma na nwumre and e ball in Nigeria and enu anuma latafui and a day boy ni game we so emobe dimpa na coach Prosper Nate Ogum akasa and in some kakra to jawo chese na game no de Nigeria for no de no omuhia ya na keto bi anim sembia we mu national team we small there be Nigeria de ye no omuhia game bi an mo de yenti and some kakra Prosper Nate Ogum erituda.
You're at this stage, if you don't score, you don't qualify to the final and you don't book the ticket to AFCON in Morocco. So once we are aware they score, that's the main reason why we put them there. So I'm very confident and they are also very confident. The entire team is very confident that once we create the few chances that come our way, we'll be able to convert those chances. So as the head of the technical team and the head of the playing body, I'm very confident that if chances are created, we'll be able to convert them. I feel good. I mean,
if you want to be I want some coach here, fancy. Yeah, born a voice. Coach Prosper Nate Ogum no on say when it good stars and common no eguso. I course good stars for nyana omo pepa but and common in your day NNC. By good stars for the new coach Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum kwa. There's another coach or a foreigner. I will feel Belgium. Some common and so a course in Tibro fit hey. Ebetimi alande e ukroma nti wo ze Kotoka International Airport na broni wi e check in say fita from Belgium na say straight to baby any possible eno enkomo a eba nti update ni nyina no ye don sam ebeba nemum ye ka say the only did na say Belgium dey no wonanim but you so nothing so dey no economy pa but Baba Rock Sports Stadium fancy Kotoko enya omo game against work now on the ball ever via Sports Stadium. As a coach, yes, coach friend Abdul Karim Zito as show interest saying Kebeya ko ball baba ran Kebe Boapa ama supporters wise because on the old home na fancy old ball baby a team no one e boye pa nti ane nkoma e ko so around Kotoko e team no by Felix e wo kire say Kotoko fans ne de omo mpa na bia bitimi aye the coach in a panel. Kotoko ne work. Yes, Baba Rack Sports.
Because now on grass na nye bad.
Oh yeah, grass ni.
I don't make chasa ya water say chabe tubi. I say I ready. Because say now no say me share say grass na say.
Grass oh yeah.
Now no dey say me say grass na say.
Wow sabi.
Eh tata so.
Yes.
Baba ko ye sabi no.
Ni funu be say fufuro.
Ni funu tata so.
Yeah.
Drainage like system so
I think the biggest problem ni nana enye pitch no nana bench no mo betina so no baby on be arranging it na no be say about 2 or 3 weeks ago many mic call no for inspection and obi ko bibi ye call na me say nkula na ye training bi o na call amas for no omo feel it baby a dag out in the one and they no momo feel ho na mana basoro and I think say was a dressing room so mo ye nyoma ba ku mi no bi ho na etimi boa no mutimi bo but fancy the na metete ne say asat enra. I'm not talking about today. Asat enra nkoma na medidi ne krampo che say sack sika kro betua ye no what we sack in the way, but as to say Ashanti region for no. Mensa beka sika na hu se bia we internally generated fund e betimi dia bibi no na nya hit asat enno enye ne aha enno be 12-1 mu honkum dia medidi ye no what you say aha but asat now there maybe an almost setimi akase bi omfanye internal staff e wo baba ya re betimi aboa mo metimi bie dia bibi because pressure beba so now Kimfesa wants to play at the Baba Sports Stadium too. Wow Kimfesa anya comfortable adwoso na ombobo no Kimfesa anya comfortable kura wa adwoso kisi park no ombobo no iti Baba ya na ready Kimfesa wants to play at the Baba Yara. At the same time, Kotoko wants to play at the Baba Yara. As it stands, there say about Africa ne dia, anka Gold Stars to meet JS Kabi head on dia. Ka very likely say Gold Stars will be interested in playing here. Yes. Because muka calculate scan ke wo mu na omo de akọ amani omatimi akwa kusisa ne de amomo musa de bana a hard dream pa. You see, there are special games that are meant for special venues. And there are special games that are meant for special moments that supporters and also mutimi enjoy. A bini work of Morocco there no. A bini work game no. Whatever we can do to help Kotoko play work with Krumasi was here. Because the enhuni say Kotoko no be can go home. That is it. Enya kwara. There be with that athletic club. So say who will be also anytime Kotoko will be playing their first home game in the league. Kotoko supporters di omoni be hu omu team no after say year pre-season we no. Kapo pre-season no kra Kotoko ye no kra na sa pre-season no Kotoko ye na dakoja ache. Obi a on team ba dakoja ache ani pakro ne te ba bia bia stadium area ha sei. Omote bantema, omote swame. A on team mfa ka ma dakoja ache na nya hu ni team no so almost be 2 or 3 months na ni hu team no. Because right after the season club never seen ko South Africa. After South Africa, we seen ko Cape Coast. After Cape Coast straight to Accra. Gaka top 4. From Gaka top 4 no, ano mo be number ball champion of champions of Baby. From Baby any oman tena ha no mo ye training ba ku mienu fabam to Accra. Omu ko Brekum Krampo Brekum. Asana from Brekum Krampo no mo be sena ko Accra. Then Accra for Kwara, then Kwara to Nigeria. That means team nankasa ne baby omusi aka nankasa ne supporters ne for money officially home games. E ko be 2 months in here. E ko 2 months in here. They need to see their team. And none other less say omobo Sunday game against Heart of Lions. Omobo we are. Then the work of Morocco game needs to come here. The BIA kasa asem we say. Ashanti Regional NSA boss. Ashanti Regional Minister, KMA boss, Madam Roma, Kotoko work. Just maybe you don't understand the magnitude of that particular game between Kotoko and work. Even if say work be you Kotoko film, because Kotoko timinya ni sika sada na ni NSA nyeska. The last time a Ghanaian club bought work, anana has. Anana has. Kotoko playing work in Kumasi is a huge game. Huge game. Especially Abra. Work one particular club Kotoko you my film by North African teams now. Historically, from the 70s to even early 2004, more Kobo Sabos Nibino. Kotoko Chira work movie big everywhere to work. We are not saying say Kotoko Kwakwa work 3 nil and 4 nil and Kotoko you work a film derby. We are only trying to say make this moment a memorable one for Kotoko supporters in Kumasi. Let them enjoy the stage of this particular game. And what's it be a track club no film and what's a game we basso because a crucial and bigger game than Kwara. Na club na kasa nwa musika and fasi me twinsa kwa chira hwe de we a ye rapper hole kwa ase no vendors eni omo ton ade enjoy. Markets across. You see, the economical aspect of everything Kotoko are doing is very important. Kotoko ne Alpha Lotto, our sponsorship, meboa. Kotoko ne country water, le country phones, in so for our contract, meboa. Kotoko is still registering Fabu sensors, meboa. Or more other sponsors are they will need to come. It's fancy. I'm telling you for a fact. Se Kotoko bo against work. Aha no mbenya maximum supporter. omo dis ka be she kotoko mu a eye nsuo fo mu di tumi se wo so mu nya bibi free kotoko ho enya matches bi se no menye ska
fabu census no kra na so mutumi Boston's ewo Heroes Park na wow won register
so bibia about the club no sponsors ni bibia no this is the moment some of these things will kick start it. There is a need for the club and Utie Coach Abdul Karim Zitoa, he wants the game to be played. There is a reason why.
Home, your home.
There is a reason why.
Yeah, home, your home.
Meanwhile, NSN also has got to prepare some things and I'm a fancy.
Sunday.
It's work he's come and Mamunyabi. Waki.
Say Kotoko Africa. Perhaps a while round stadium in Abebo.
Now changing around
Hey, obey you. Or say I know a shadow. We about what baby me.
What's I say?
Perhaps full joints a walk around stadium in our Biabena market.
Biabena market.
Swan your man, dear, but finance for name,
including a supply Kotokunsu, my official partner with Koroko. Koroko Jesiaba. Fancy. Moment I come in league, you know. Metimaka se Kotoko officially started Sunday yaw. Jesse Tong, Insio, BBR. It starts from there. Chairman Solo office or stadium. Jesse Tong yeding. Come first on Metombi or Hamo Bia set me a Kotoko Jesse in because I'm produce more no my baby this time around. And shorty, and as I see a crowd plants in the machine on Moody Channel, Krumania China same beam. Omutra Jesse knew I can cry on more. Ombecha, Omo de Beba. Ubetima ton the opposite ton bia. Imagine Kotoko beats Heart of Lions. Na Kotoko bebo work in Ukrumasia feeling it is saying fancy. Club Nusu na resource. Club and the champion of champions or Kosho Go Stars Ajemeboa. Omo for trophies in the Imagine crunch supporters no. Kotoko Aje FA Cup. Kotoko Aje Toyota Cup against Kaizer Chiefs. Kotoko Aje champion of champions trophy. Nini na trophies train omo fan supporters no.
As I say, I'm presenting my.
I was presenting more fans. That is why it is important that the spiritual home of Kotoko will experience Heart of Lions, and right after that, no, Ombesakwa Koshe Kotoko ne work. Se Kotoko film krana, they will be okay because finally, Omotimi an African game abroad most supporters no. Omo the one buyer, Omo the one of the best on the continent, which is with that. Tiara ni mu say we yentina se manensa nkon kran biem yeni abre. There's nothing wrong playing at Accra Sports Stadium. I'm not saying that Accra supporters doesn't deserve to watch their club Kotoko. Kotoko a club a tre in Cran Forum, Western Forum, Eastern Forum, Vota Forum, Northern Forum, Obia Wumbi. I'm not saying it is bad, but I'm only trying to say the significance of that particular match, you know, is important to say. Baby a club ne fruma wono, ho. And also boss ha game no. Ghana krana e Black Stars no. Edru maybe anaba ba ya ready no. Nyoma mu ye den na game no e share concert den kra. And I think Ghana will also laugh saying kebi kwampa ka Comoros ya je ha to mu ka Comoros game to come because they want on person mo kire Comoros bibi ka kra bi wetiwa. Because they are Comoros they are in recent years no. Fancy sabi e areho. And this fantasy was here to me faces annual man. I actually believe we need to work hard and make sure that the stadium is ready to host WAC here in Kumasi. This is a match meant for the people of Ashanti region, meant for the people of Ghana, meant for baby a club near Chomufuma, just to make sure that they will enjoy the breeze. And the coach wants to qualify for the group stage. NSA Montutumu Nyomaye. NSA Montutumu Nyomaye. Epamocho.
Very necessary.
Let us hear something good about the venue as soon as possible. League matches, okay, fine, we agree. But for the CAF Champions League game against CAF Conference Cup, because see, Ghana need also in Abeka Kotoko. Go Stars here out. We need to do something. They need to generate some amount of money, and things needs to work out for them. And then the Ashas here. We'll ask questions when it is going to be ready, how it is going to be ready for Kotoko to play against WAC. Starting Honorable Minister Mesrao, Kumasi Mayor Mesrao, NSA Director General Mesrao, Ashanti Regional NSA Penny Mesrao, me pamocho. Anesa Kotoko nanka sebe kweti o masa kweti amo. Fancy debia me kasa asem we say hwamu na enhwe CAF games na hwamu na enhwe local games no. You see, I know as a supporter, I also support a club in every single circumstance. But sometimes you look at the environment and what the people crave for. Now they are not they are connected the dots. They be a catch say taste and preference, economics very important. You go school economics. One particular factor that very influential in demand and supply. So imagine Kotoko is playing Africa. Here Obia enjoy Sunday, Saturday, weekend, Wednesday Kotoko midweek. You're going to get people that will come to the stadium and come and watch the game. Obetima come you grandpa bom say na ticket aye ton for we no cry promo bi dia mo bi ubenya African ticket games 1 2 3 4 5 ubenya league ticket say the afra, you know there are special 10 games bi on ma betima ye ticket supporters betria huge amount of money to buy e do on ma no the aba game no the club also get money your clubs ni scan on here enye bibia eyeska ene clubs ni ya
say no asak betina so te so ka say eyesika for Mike Bisano crown also be fa so a say one nye proper arrangement and I say be a proper planning na unya sa nipa dom na unya e no that is it. So they no kan nyina no from A to Z e chere say eyesika sem
wa fancy imagine say nyame adom Sunday because
they say Ubo Africa na consistency be say bemwa because Gold Stars are kwakobọ Champions League woman experience ubisa Gold Stars player bia say unya Africa next season abesan ko beka cho say ane so unya league no bebo so obona omu raising scan honum no to players in Africa because now Angli no ya assess Mamelodi Sundowns and so akwa to player from Portugal the number
with that name ukra club or can buy kra no lot mu nyina abotim ni be modi omoba
can question launch no
what I say sikasem iti baby e be my class and
course
very important iti na course no hunyame koroko supporters obia o mbibia no monfre bi no we need to come on board. We need to be united for this cause to happen. We need to be united for this cause to happen at all costs. E was a work no eba kromu ase na nyoma etimi ekoyie ema kotoko etimi form Wontumi padifra campaign na start ne ye beto aso china ye beto aso akopim se be hu se work game no e be ba kromu ase Zahara timi nche mi nua yi onya kotoko ne work kromu a Sunday woni na busu anyina
o ma kwa akɔhwe
na ma kotena stadium no mo hwe kotoko ne work what I say o heart of lions obe de but on the work ni mu adu so almost Africa they want to watch these African clubs. They watch them on TV.
Yeah, they be
abaye hunano dia ni feel and a match near big game.
Yeah, work there.
Ti be a track club na fru man e na was match in the team ba couple
for massive support
beboa.
It's
this week you to us.
Matthias chairman, that's yes, akomea beza no ana jawa and snappy as the amani akonafi akotwaso na ya bonkomo ye ne Zahara current stick ventures ye rumu twaso na ye din komo Zahara Mr. was here dro no mpani ampa dro no de wonuma omuko yade wanum no nemu yare no enoma umudi hu adansie pa nti wanya bia tawaso pa wasa yare ni bia neti Mr. Eben good afternoon se bibia
akone boko pa couple
god doctor so he de
no ye pa
echiano pa
na de beto nkra na man de mu
ne de mu odin pa yo monko
couple medase ewo akonya kese a ode amame na mede encha pese su free currency ka so ye ema ahwefo ene etiefo nyina ebe metena sese ya no hu se ye nupa na ewodwa so a ye frɛ no Zahara mixture, Zahara G capsules, Zahara man capsules, Anna Hindi haba mixture. Ye no yimun komo, any more dance, any moon church, munya de besum, not a fool, in komo yasasi, ye the year dry a freno, Zahara mixture, any Zahara G capsules, and the dican won't come to trim. Say draw a ye draw or bar any bema and enum. Sa uya bema na utimi. Bema bi wo ha infections pa hanadwen infection bi te se gonorrhea anasa syphilis ene na betena ama ne bema no so te ama ne bema no fon ama ne bema no ensansan ene ekuro nkitinkiti bi atotɔ ne bema no ho bema bi wo ha eba ne sa impempi no ojonso ana obre na ochim ansa na jonso no atimaba owa abonsa jonso so eka ne ntentem bema bi wo ha obonsa owa na ensofita na efrini bema eba sa uye bema na nnam yare bi ti se gono syphilis ene wa betena mesi wa duro eye baako pe eno ane Zahara mixture ene Zahara G capsules sa oyo oba so na utie me na white pa age waboso oba bi wo ha ode poa ene na betena sabi etimi ma ensuo bi egugu na ehonya ni kakra etimi ma sabi na himfie ho no ebie kakra etimi ma enkekaye nketenkete ensuo bi egugu no ma ne yise akotoa sa oyo oba na white anasa ode poa no ene wo betena na wako na asawso ofa aduro bi a unhu nsesanya oba me say Zahara mixture any G capsules no aduro no aye one touch odi ya ne se obekọ drugstore pharmacy shop herbal shop bi aben odi ya uduru ho a wo se wo pe Zahara mixture any G capsules no na sa aduro we esa ya aduro a ebo oba bi a ontimi emu ne nsa oba bi wo ho a obu ne nsa so a dakoro pe na atwa oba bi so wo ho a 5 years ni onya ne menses da 10 years ni onya ne menses da 2 years ni onya ne menses da so oyo oba na utie me na untimi enya o menses untimi emu nsa na ma ohaw pa na unamu ewa wo ma oba mesi eduro baako pe na beboa wo oba eno ane Zahara mixture ene Zahara G capsules wodi ya ne se obekọ drugstore pharmacy shop herbal shop bi aben wo se wo pe Zahara mixture ene Zahara G capsules na sa duro we esa ye duro wan so a ebo oba bia onia tenka sa uyo oba na utie me na unia tenka ana se watenka no wa kira oba